Borgo, Carm, is China back on your pop's client list or just more BS from Trump?
Yeah, Trump takes care of the farmers. He does. So yeah, he's always good on that front. Absolutely. So I'm not in the business, so I really don't know the nitty gritty.
Your dad must go nuts when he watches your show and he sees that leather jacket and all those spotlights behind you, and he's a fucking farmer. Holy shit.
He won't watch my show. None of my family. Well, my aunt watches and she keeps up with everything now. So
she's a fan.
Aunt is a Dabbleverse kind of.
Yeah.
Kevin's going to have her on in 2 weeks.
Through me, she became a fan of MLC and Mersh of all people.
More importantly, how does her pussy smell?
I'll ask her next time I see her.
All right.
You don't even have to ask her. Just get close.
There he is.
Good evening, sir.
Levy, how you been, man?
What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Hey, Anthony, doesn't it make sense what I said? Some people are just born fat. Some people are born thin. So, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes there's an anomaly where a skinny person gets fat and it's weird. But for the most part, you could call it. Like, yeah, I know this guy was going to be a fat fuck.
Yeah.
You got Bob, what's your
Carm, how you doing, man?
Good, Anthony. Good to see you, sir.
What's your buddy's name? Joe Conti?
Joe Conti, yeah. He was a
And then Anthony just got Joe Curry. They're both like kind of heavy set guys, right?
Yeah.
And nothing can change that. I mean, they just eat. They don't eat to excess. They're just big guys.
You're big boned, I think they used to say. That's what the fat broads would always say. I'm big boned. It's like, ugh.
I
got a bone for you.
Gino took him off his feet at the wedding. It was somebody's wedding, right? Didn't he? He knocked him over. He came by.
Oh yeah,
Gino. Gino was all hammered and he plowed right into Joe Curry and knocked him off of his chair.
Oh yeah, that was Chrissy Mayer's wedding.
Yes.
No, that was Gino's wedding.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Was it?
Wait a minute. Which one was it? No, I think it was Gino's.
Was it really?
No, because there wasn't another one when Kate Meany was singing karaoke.
Yes.
Wasn't that the same? That was
no, because we don't have any video from Gino's wedding except you know Gino.
Oh, you're right. Okay, now it makes sense.
Gino wasn't allowed back into his own wedding reception.
I mix up things when it's when Gino being drunk is one of the main things because it could be anywhere.
It could be.
And I'm not saying that as a bad guy. I'm dear friends with Gino.
You feel like you have to say that
on this show. You do.
No,
I like when you said before. I like when you said before. You said, "Levy, you do a show with Hitler." It's like, hey, here you go.
I like Hitler.
I mean, it would be.
Bob likes everybody. Bob has not. He don't have a problem with anybody.
No, I mean, I like doing shows with people that I feel understand the timing.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who doesn't like who's a fucking bitch,
exactly.
who's a cunt, doesn't matter to me. Although that Chad Zumach guy,
I knew you were just gonna ask you about Chad.
He's a fucking goof. It's he was so drunk, and he was on there last night. I was in the chat, but I was not going to come on because I know what happens with that. When I had the discussion the other night with Liam. At least it was give and take. Like we weren't yelling over each other. I knew fuck well if I came on with Chad, he would just be yelling his nonsense and I wouldn't be able to get a word in and it would just be nonsense. He was so hammered. And all I really wanted to say was, if you call someone a loser, you best not be a loser. That's pretty much it.
KarmicX nodding. Give me a fucking break.
I gotta be nice to you.
Oh, he was trashing. He was trashing Chad last night.
It was maybe so fucking sad. Look, he's 50. He lives in a shitty little apartment. He's got nothing. He doesn't have any revenue. He doesn't have any.
Talking about Gino now or Chad?
Well, whatever.
Chad.
But Chad doesn't have anything, and he talks like he's fucking on Mount Olympus.
He just helped
with
for
the
Rob
greatest
Schneider.
setup. 50 and alone. Here's one thing. You could say what you want about Gino. He's not alone in there. He's
got his
a
bottle.
married guy. I've seen him with other girls, not during his marriage. I'm not saying that, but I've seen him with friends. I've never seen this Chad guy with a girl. Never. Now, I'm not implying he's gay, like, Gino implies he's gay. He might be, but how is it you don't have one photo of you in a relationship with a girl? That's just weird. And if you're 50 with no revenue, no retirement, you know how fast 15 years ago, he's going to be 65, retirement age, with absolutely nothing. And where does that get you?
Okay, well, let me just address the girlfriend thing. I think the last girlfriend he had,
the imaginary one, the fake one,
Cumia country, and
Cumia country, yeah, compulsive liar too. It's a great resume stuffer with all the other great attributes he has. I'm also a complete fucking liar with everything I say.
Okay, but
it's his reputation. I have a reputation. I'm a racist. I go out with young girls and stuff. Okay, so be it. His reputation is a fucking liar. Anything he says is a lie. So that's not very good.
Yeah, but the last girlfriend Chad supposedly had, she was a teacher, and Chad took a picture of her and he put it on whatever, Instagram,
Miss
whatever.
Crabtree, did he Photoshop Miss Crabtree from our gang?
No, but
this
the
is my
woman,
girlfriend.
The woman got doxxed. Like, she got doxxed, and so Chad
the girl
was like,
that worked at the hospital, the nurse.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, she got doxxed. Stop it.
No, but then they were in a
picture came with the wallet. It was a girl.
Chad is no. Supposedly she got doxxed, and then because Chad put out a picture or something, I don't. Somehow she got doxxed, and then people are contacting the school. But then they got into a car accident. They got T-boned or something.
Oh, certainly, sure they did. What a fuck! He's such a.
And the girl was like, "That's
liar.
enough of the double verse for me."
Like, he's a fucking lying sack.
Yeah, but he was just saying the other night, "You're a radio legend." He's trying to keep it real.
Yeah, he does that. And they said, I just got done 24 minutes ago with a nationally syndicated talk show. And it's a lucrative job. I love it. It's fun. It makes me money. And he's talking about my piece of shit house in South Carolina. This is how drunk he was last night. Oh, he's there with his fucking piece of shit house in South Carolina. You live in a shitty apartment. A divorced dad at 50 shouldn't live in a shithole as his wife takes all his stuff, as Chad is living in right now. 50, dude. If he was 25 and he's like, yeah, you're 70, Pocky. He's using when you have to resort to Stuttering John's insults, not good. I think we can all agree on that one. He's like, you live in a house, dude. You're 50. You're not 20. You're not like fucking Mr. Out on the Town. I'll save later. I'll buy a house when I'm older. You're 50 with literally nothing and nobody. That's some sad shit.
Yeah, but at least he's by himself. Gino has nothing, and then him and Keanu are just going to stare at each other, and they'd be like, one of them should get a fucking job.
They love each other, and God bless them.
Yeah, but they can't go to another room.
They cook together. Whatever it is, it's a relationship. What does Chad have? He doesn't have anybody.
He's got Florentine.
50, that's sad. At 30, you start looking around. Like, I made the mistake of getting married at 30 because I thought, well, this is what you do. You got to have somebody. At 30. You're old. At 50, oh boy, dude. And then you don't even have what it takes to get a girl in 2026. You need a little scatol. You need a little fucking tact, a little game, a little experience. When he was talking, oh my God, when he was talking to Scarlett the other night, and he's like, do you look down on me because I drink? I was douche chilling out so bad because he was trying you were saying he was trying to flirt with her or pick her up. No, he was trying to manipulate her by saying, no one cares about you. I do, though. I'm the guy that's telling you what's right for you. Even to my own, you might hate me for it, but I care about you so much. I don't even care that you hate me. Ugh, I got douche chills right now. It's so fucking, it's game that you might have in elementary school or junior high, not as a 50-year-old man. Just fucking, he's disgusting.
Hey, hold on 1 second. The tea kettle is going off. Oh wait, that's Chad steaming at home right now.
Yeah, wherever he is.
We're a little behind, but we'll read these quick and get. Where did you get the idea I'm a Pat guy from? You paid for his legal fees. He was your co-host. Karm was his #1 son. I'll hang up and listen. Hi, Bobby.
What's up there, Ranger?
Bobby.
Bob, fix your mic. It has 10 echoes.
It doesn't really?
No,
That sounds all right.
It's fine. Bob, who's more in love with Florentine, Jameson or Chad?
Chad. Holy shit.
You've never
and then
seen.
when you're talking about, who was talking about name dropping? I think it was Dixon.
Mm-hmm.
Dixon was saying, and I know that you know Love Lost with Pat Dixon. I'll be doing his show on Wednesday, though. But he was talking about name dropping, and Chad's answer to it was, I talk about my landlord. Am I name dropping? It's like, no, we understand when you talk about other people, but when you bring up, he's constantly talking about comics that he knows and works with, and they chat and talk. You don't need to do that if you're really doing that.
Yeah,
but he's talking about real comics. Godfrey and Florentine, they're real comics. Nick Swartz, and they're real comics. Rob Schneider, they're real comics. Pat Dixon.
Are they on their way up, though?
I
love them.
Look at my teeth.
I love him. But, he's an opener in a pinch for one of these guys that have been a road comic for decades. That isn't quite like I'm at the top of my game,
Petey Jr. says skinny mirrors lie. Bob, that's how Elaine had to buy the dress.
See, it's crazy, man.
I wouldn't quite compare ethnicity to weight. All right, we don't see the eye to eye on Tim's totality. How about this? Go fuck yourself. How about you get that one? Bob, can you get Artie
Playboy
Fletcher
Johnny
on
Russo.
Is this Playboy Johnny Russo?
It could be.
You should have won some. You should have won some for this book.
There it is.
The other book was stolen from Rodney's.
I'll sign it in a minute. Let me just punch the guy's glasses off his face.
Yeah, how's that court case going?
Fucking night, man.
How's that court case going?
Oh yeah. I got my lawyers on it. I'll litigate it for years. Fuck them.
Would you say crying in the universe is a detriment? Yeah, if you're a girl and if you're gonna cry if somebody says something that you don't like, don't come on the show. How about that?
Did you see the fucking guy that just lost the Indy today by like an inch?
No.
And he was crying.
Oh.
He was like crying that he lost. Indy fucking racer, and it's like, dude, that's just gay.
Where's he from? What country?
Fagistan, I think. It's called.
Fagistan.
Because who has cried more than KarmicX? He tagged it because
KarmicX shed a tear every so often.
Yeah,
I'm Johnny
secure.
Depp was in a movie called Cry Baby. Is he any less than man?
Yeah, right.
He missed it.
I'm compared to Johnny Depp now. Johnny Depp.
Okay, who can help KarmicX get women? Levy or Dante Nero?
Levy.
Well, Bob knows a lot about women. He's had 3 or 4 wives.
They come and go. Yeah.
I've heard the pre-wife stories and shit. They're fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Bob was a true piece of fucking shit.
Him and Florentine have the best road stories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hiding fat girls in cars because they don't want the people at the hotel front desk to think they're losers and stuff.
No, my favorite Florentine story is when he moved all the furniture out of the room into the hallway.
Oh yeah.
So the girls couldn't sit anywhere but the bed.
Yeah.
Like they had to sit on the bed. He took the chairs out. He goes, I even took the ottoman out. I didn't want them sitting on that. And then there's only the bed. So they had to sit on the bed. You're already, step one is done.
Yeah, we used to put the luggage on where the TV was next to, so they couldn't sit up on that.
They couldn't even sit on the.
We would take the tables out and the chairs and put them in the hallway or the patio, and just put them on top of each other like they're taking
You guys
them
were
away.
skirting. Just
I know.
skirting.
And plus, it's so stupid too. It's like the girl's on the bed, so now she has to fuck him or something. Some kind of rule. Hey, you're on the bed. Now you're gonna fuck me.
No.
Yeah, what's the matter with you? What are you, 5? Of course they got fuck.
You're killing about a half hour to 45 minutes by getting him to and it's could be sober time. It can't happen. So we'd always
These
have
weren't
liquor.
the classiest girls, Kevin. These weren't like girls
Right.
that, they're walking into a Motel 6.
Right, with the big hair
in the hallway at that point.
And it's spot on regarding Chad. Just a pathetic individual, no redeeming value whatsoever.
I'm not yelling. I'm not calling him names. I'm not talking about his health or his looks or anything. I'm just talking about shit that is absolutely factual. The guy shouldn't be calling anyone a loser.
How about Gino? Can he call Gino a loser?
No, even that. Gino has a wife. He has a place that he lives. I don't know. I don't know what.
They didn't have a wedding cake. They didn't go on a honeymoon.
Friends. Yeah, Gino has family that loves him. He's got his brother. I love Gino's brother. Yeah. They're all good guys.
You ever see his brother's teeth? Holy shit!
All right. I already paid for an ex-girlfriend's mother's teeth. I'm not fucking gonna fork over money for that.
Damn.
I actually did that. I was being nice. My girlfriend's mother had the worst teeth. It was disgusting. And she'd always, when I went upstate to see her, she fat lump of shit, she'd like, come on in for a hug. It was like hugging a sow. It was just disgusting. And her teeth were terrible. So I had a few beers in me, and so I fuck her. No, I'm kidding. I tell my girlfriend.
You got her on the bed. You took her on the furniture.
I tell my girlfriend, I go, your mommy's teeth are so bad. Ooh, coochie. No, I tell my girlfriend that her mom's teeth, I'll fix them. I'll send her to a dentist, get her dentures. This fucking twat goes to the dentist and gets like the greatest fucking turkey, Bob Levy turkey teeth. It cost me thousands of dollars.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You should have been
I'll never buy anyone teeth again, Chief.
you should have been able to knock out the old ones.
Oh, did I want to? Also.
Wait, when this is when you had the radio money?
Oh yeah, this was crazy money.
Oh.
New teeth for everybody, the whole bar.
Teeth on the house. I'm buying. What do you need? Bicuspid? A molar? An incisor? Get that guy an incisor on me.
The voice Chad made when he tried to talk to Scarlett made my skin crawl. Now you guys are just piling on. You guys are piling on.
Dude, it's not a pile-on. It's what it is. It was a baby voice. Do you look down on me, Scarlett? And then one time I'm watching, and one time during that show, he's going, Scarlett. It was like, dude, what are you, fucking 10? What are you, 10? It was so pathetic. Scarlett. Ugh.
Yeah, but sometimes on her pigtails or something.
No, but sometimes she can't hear. Sometimes she can't hear because her audio goes out.
No, because she's talking over everybody. That's why she can't.
The whole thing where he's going, all these people are bad for you. And then he's naming everybody, Mersh and this guy and that guy. And then he goes, and me, I'm bad for you. I don't even, I'm even bad. You're so special as a person that I'm trying to elevate you over us. I'll wave goodbye. He's like one of the people on the deck of the Titanic as they're lowering her down in a lifeboat. And he's like, I'll stay here. I'll give you the seat. You deserve it. He's such a fucking shallow.
He's trying to help her. He's trying to help her.
He's trying to manipulate with like the most ham-handed manipulation.
Good point.
I mean, I think it's hilarious when Chad's like, "You don't want me either. I'm bad news." Too.
Oh, it's funny. Dude, I watch your show, Kevin. I watch your show.
But he cares about Scarlett. He thinks she's going to be.
Yes,
he thinks she's going to be the next ski mask.
Yeah. Yeah, I care about you. You're a nice girl. If she was 300 pounds with Pocky face, you think he'd give a flying fuck about what she's doing with her life? No. And that pretty much is everyone in this verse talking about Scarlett. They wouldn't give her the time of day if she wasn't a cute girl.
Cumia, worst living conditions, Chad, Gino, or Mersh?
I don't know anything about Mersh.
Chad went to his house.
I gotta say, Chad, we saw some of those pictures when he was supposedly moving. It was a cement floor, like a poured basement, unfinished, and he was living in that.
You laugh. You live in a tin can, KarmicX, and you're laughing.
I live in a house, a real home, not a house. A home.
It's got wheels on it.
I live in a house.
In a house up north.
Did you hear KarmicX going after Chad last night, man?
Oh, it was beautiful.
What
it was
were you fighting
great.
about? What were you so mad about? Like,
Chad's like, what are you watching this for? Cumia's in the chat. He's spending his time watching it. Yeah, it's fucking funny. It's entertaining. Why wouldn't I? And he's insulting himself by like, why would you watch a piece of shit like me? All right, I could agree with that, but.
No, but like KarmicX went after fucking Chad last night too.
Oh, I know.
It was a name dropping thing that he did.
It was great.
That came out of nowhere. Like, I didn't know you guys were fighting. I didn't know you guys had a thing.
I was trying to be calm with the guy last week, but yeah, he does that name dropping thing. He wants everybody to be abundantly aware that he knows these people. It just it oozes grossness.
He talks about other people like that, though, that people drop names or try to live off their. What did he say the other night? He said something like, oh, Opie and Anthony show was years ago. What are you trying to. When have I ever used the Opie and Anthony show trying to elevate or move forward in my career? I never talk about the O&A show. I do what I do now on my podcast and on the radio, and it has nothing to do with the O&A show. He is projecting his former glory. What, opening for Florentine again in some shithole in East Alabama? That's what he's fucking doing. He's
hope Florentine's not watching. He's not going to be happy about all these plugs.
Oh, I hope he's watching, standing on a rickety stool with a fucking burlap necktie.
I'm going to lose my channel.
I didn't say anything. You got to know, Kevin. I know how to work this format.
Your boy Johnny Russo got me a strike because he was talking about Opie and what Opie should do.
It's, you got to watch when you talk about that, stuff. You know what I'm talking about. There's a few things, and I know like the back of my hand what you should and shouldn't say on that. You never have to worry that I'm going to get you struck.
Because if you do, we're all moving into your house.
I got plenty of room in this shithole in South Carolina. Come on down. I got fucking 10 acres that go to a river right out the back and guns up the ass.
I'll put my wife in the back house, if you know what I'm saying.
That's another thing Chad said. Oh, Cumia, I got my guns. Yeah. Is that an insult? Like, yeah, I'm a fan of guns, and I get that. Like, all of his insults were just saying, oh, what does he breathe oxygen? I bet he walks one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, but he also said you're a comedy legend. He's like, he goes, Cumia is a radio legend. I'll admit that.
He did say he respected me on KarmicX show the other night.
Yeah.
But whatever. That's a confused person. He's very
Are you
he's
mad
on
at
the brink of mentally ill?
Are you really mad at Chad, or you're really mad at Gino?
Oh, maybe I should look deep within myself.
Anthony, I got a question.
He's fun to hang out with. Gino is a fun guy.
Okay,
even said it. You even said like hanging out with him drunk at Sullivan's. We'd all drink and do shots. It was a fun time.
It was. Gino's fun at a bar. Gino's fun at a bar.
Who he likes or doesn't like. I don't care if he lives in a fucking habit trail. It doesn't matter to me. It's just he's a fun guy to hang out with.
What would be the first thing you would say if one day you woke up, heard something at the front door, and Gino was there with the suitcase? What would you think to yourself?
Oh my God.
I would start playing the. I'd probably ask him if he had some whiskey in the suitcase, do a shot, get him a hotel in town, and say, "Well, good luck."
That sounds reasonable.
yeah, that's what a friend would do, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Aunt, big fan. I'm black, so we'll handle it later. Wouldn't it be easy for Chad to show the phone records on the day he called Gino about Compound?
Yeah, I don't know what that. I've kind of heard what that is. It's like Gino is supposedly the mole and was telling Chad about Compound Media and about the.
Yeah, because Chad, there was one day Chad was on my show. And he said, I'm getting breaking news about Compound Media. And it was that you guys were shutting it down. And it was before the announcement or it was before Gavin fired everybody in person.
Right.
So we did get it from somebody. Somebody did tell him.
Yeah, I'm sure it was probably, I don't know, Bob, maybe an ex-employee like Bobby.
Yeah, but like that. What was that fat girl that used to work there?
Oh, right.
Oh, that was D-Rock.
There were a couple of people that were still in the loop that
Allie made that Allie know?
No, it wasn't Allie. Peripheral people that were maybe in Chrissy Mayer's camp or even around we had so many people coming in there, drunks, people I liked, people I didn't like, and they heard everything. We weren't really that
yeah,
hush,
but I think this was before it. This is before it was leaked to anywhere because I think it was not official yet. But Gino had heard.
Here's my take on all things Zumock. When you're in court, the judge will charge the jury, give them instructions, and the judge tells the jury if at any time you find out or feel that a witness was being dishonest and lying, you could discount everything they said. You don't have to pick and choose what you believe is a lie or the truth. If they lied, you can discount every single thing. That's what happened to Mark Furman. Zumock is a compulsive liar. So I don't believe anything he says. If he says Gino was the mole, it might be possible. It might be in some fucking way, shape, or form. I certainly don't believe it. Not just because I know Gino well enough, but because Chad is a fucking liar, and I will discount every single thing he says.
But only mostly based on Cumia country, that story he made up about Cumia country.
All of it's lies.
But that was great radio. That was great radio.
It was fantastic. You don't have to sell me on good radio, Mr. Kevin. That was fucking amazingly funny. The big fucking eye, Cumia. They came up and said Cumia country. It was such a ridiculous story. It was so reminiscent of what's his name, the black guy in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
That said he was the noose and the bleach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett. Yeah, it was so reminiscent of that, and it was kind of on the heels of it. It's like you can't even make up a unique story. This is Cumia country. Didn't they say this is Trump country or something like that?
Yeah.
It's so insanely.
Well, said he was inspired by that. He said he was inspired by that Trump country.
Inspired.
Story. Yeah.
How about you be inspired by the catalog from Remington?
See, you can't say that.
That's not bad. I worked it in a great way.
It's all about wording.
Hey, Karmic, shut the fuck up, Karmic. I got a fucking family to worry about. I'm not living in some box in Minnesota.
The picture with him with the mustache and that was the greatest picture ever.
The oil mustache. Remember, he got in a fight and then the oil can got kicked.
It was great.
And the oil hit him. It's like that shit doesn't happen in cartoons. That's cartoon physics.
That's what made it so big. It was like everybody.
And then he hit me on the head with a hammer, and I got a bump on my head that was 3 inches tall. And he said, "This is Bugs Bunny country."
It really was like a Popeye episode.
It was ridiculous.
Chad, this is true. Chad went to see The Mandalorian by himself drunk yesterday.
I was watching a little of the Zumock show before my show.
Oh, you're a fan. You're a fan.
I have to. I watch all the shows, Kevin. I'm not one of these guys that get on and say, I don't watch any of that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's what Opie does. That's what Opie says.
I watch everything. Some of it's funny. Some of it's tragic. Some of it's interesting. Some of it's boring. Whatever it is, though, I'm just checking it out. It's a whole abstract, this universe.
Extra clarification about Gino being Chad's mole. Extra from who? Labor's looking guy making some good points. Who's that? Who's the Lesbaro?
Lesbi.
Is that some kind of Israeli dictator or something? Or
I'll just write it off as an insult.
Yeah. Karm, tell Anthony about how Opie was right the entire time. You kept going on and on about it the other day. Remember, you were saying Jim owes Sam.
I never said that, JD Straight. These people are shaking the hornet's nest. They're making up things, lies.
Why he was right the entire time.
I never said that in my life.
Wait, first of all, his name is JD Straight Shot, so maybe he's a straight shooter. You didn't say any of this?
No, I never said any positive thing about Opie.
It sounds like something you might say.
I have no problem with Opie, people loving him, people talking positive about him. I would love to see him do well. He just seems a little lazy when it comes to getting his ass in gear and doing a real show that with, professional equipment and people. I don't know.
I heard he got kicked out of the bar he was working at too.
No, he's back in. He's back in. I called.
Yeah, I think that was just the story. Look at you spreading rumors, Karmic.
I know. That's shame on me.
Karmic, I got a question. When you were on with Chad the other night, is that when you guys start? Like something happened that night that started you guys fighting after that?
No, it was very cordial. We're getting along and everything. And then I started talking shit about him last night, and now he's all
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Going back to this. Maybe you did say this because when you had Chad on, you were kissing Chad's ass, and last night you're on Clowntown and you're shitting on Chad. So you gotta have some integrity as far as like who you're gonna side with and who you're not gonna side with.
But I didn't say anything positive about Opie. Trust me. I said he was good at like holding the show together format wise, move along to a next bit.
Yeah. Opie was good spinning records. Opie was great on BAB. When he would play, classic rock, and he could intro and outro the records and read a liner about BAB's going to be down at the Bordy Barn on Friday night. And that was great. He was very good at that, but, and he should go back to it. I bet there's rock stations, classic rock stations that would love to have, Greg Opie Hughes spinning records, but I think he thinks it's beneath him.
Yeah.
Cumia is a legitimate evil person.
Hey, who's this? My wife? All right.
Hey, get her out of here.
Absolutely, Karm. Absolutely, Karm. Question mark. Stuttering John's nicknames are top tier.
Oh, I got you. Like when he called me Pocky, when Chad called me Pocky.
Or Barbara.
That was a little weird. I was like, oh, geez.
I mean, Chad calls me Twink X, and MKE's following in that line too. So
if you call a guy a twink, you have some kind of sexual attraction to him.
That makes sense.
It's not an insult. Hey, you twink. Hey, you cute, thin, pale guy.
So who would be the man in that relationship? The guy that calls somebody that, or the other guy?
Bob, who are you asking for?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with everybody.
I think KarmicX would call an audible in the middle of it and take top.
Now you're gonna pay.
Now look who's on top.
I hope I'd be all too fortunate not to find myself in that situation, but
let's just not get in that situation. You're right.
Absolutely.
Chad's sending N-word videos to WABC as we speak.
My boss's name is Chad. That's
I thought
he doesn't give a flying fuck.
Karm, was Steve Cooper the one who went out with Gilly?
No, I don't know the person's last name, but she didn't go out with anybody. Let's
a virgin.
Is that a comedian from Philly? I know that name. Is that a comedian?
Steve Cooper, yeah, it sounds like somebody.
I think he's from Philly originally, or
but they're saying it's not him, but KarmicX doesn't know who it is anyway, right?
I just said there was a name called Steve that she knew, and I used that as a reason to bitch and moan about the breakup and all that
Was
stuff.
it Steve Sweeney from Boston?
No.
I really don't know the last name.
Yeah, he dicked down a lot.
All you need to hook up with Scar is an 8-ball.
You think
Cumia is a fan of
Scarlet?
Scarlet, right? Cumia, you're a fan of Scarlet?
Yeah, I don't look. I haven't been around her all that much, but the content house debacle was she was fun. She would just drink and yap about shit, and she was nice. She wasn't like out of control. Yeah, I didn't have any problems with her. You know, it's many years ago that would have been something I might have pursued. Or not her specifically, but I pursued many girls that were kind of in the same vein as that, and it was nothing but trouble, but it was exciting and fun. And but that's for a much younger man, Kevin.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always fun till the cops come. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's fun till the cops come. When you hear the click of the cuffs, it's all over, Johnny.
I'll see you tomorrow, baby.
Right.
Hi, Anthony Cumia. When Chad was crying to Daddy Kev about you, his example was that you went on the Shit Network to goof on Kevin on anti-Karen thoughts.
Yeah. I'd go on there, goof on Kevin. I'd go on Carl's show and
Put him out of business.
everyone else. I've gone on shows. Me and Kevin have had a kind of tumultuous relationship. Over
We had a checkered past like the Indy 500.
Whatever it is. But I here's something I never said. I never said Kevin wasn't funny. I've always appreciated his humor. And there's always been this little spark of appreciation for what we do and stuff. We've had great times together at Compound and at comedy clubs when I bumped into you and shit. But it's what it is. This is a funny, dumb universe of people that, we're like the neutrons bouncing off of atoms. It just makes an energy.
Tim Sotell, he's a troublemaker anyway. Why the fake laughing, Kevin? Because we got a big star here.
Not a fake laugh in my presence.
Speaking of the Shit Network, did you know that Bob used to get notes from Shillue Agar to could he do a little bit more laughing to support the other players on the team?
Wow.
Oh wow! This is the comic.
Wow.
Did you ever tell anybody? Did you ever tell?
Show. I am great friends with Shillue, and I have nothing bad to say about Shillue. I don't even feel like saying I have nothing bad to say about Shillue is a good thing, because I enjoy going on that show. I love those guys, and I think they're very funny. I think the show is fun to do. It's well produced, and I have no issues or qualms.
And Chad has no cons with those guys either. So you guys have some building blocks.
Change in a second. There's no loyalty with that fucking guy.
I can't believe you hate Chad this much.
He just got. I never wanted to even talk about him, but he got on this, and I watched this, so I felt I had to at least defend myself. And Levy's on, so that's
it's
fucking.
Fun. Yeah, but if Chad comes on,
say anything bad about Levy.
If Chad comes on drunk, don't you kind of give him a pass, like he's just being drunk stupid?
No, you got to be able to control your drinking.
Yeah,
truthfully.
thank you.
Yeah,
thanks.
I mean, look,
I don't believe he was sober. He said he was sober for a certain amount of time. I don't even believe that. Everything's a lie. You can discount everything he said, and I don't think he was ever sober. I think he might have picked his times when he drank, so it wasn't as obvious. But the guy, he just lies. It's his number one MO is lying.
So you're saying Chad's Mark Furman of the Dabbleverse?
He's not that cool.
So you're saying if you're
or lovable.
If you're good at something, you shouldn't continue doing it.
I like Bob's just a head. Bob's just literally a head.
I know. Bob's like a floating head.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what happened, but it's doing this. And let me see if I can make me brighter.
Used to be friends. Red Hunter used to be friends with Chad and turn on him to simp for Chrissy Mayer. You pathetic racist. Yeah, that's what Chad says.
That's what Chad said. Here's a
Chad said used to be friends. You were on Artie and Anthony a couple. He was on Artie and Anthony a couple times.
I'm not a guy that goes, that never happened. I didn't do that unless it didn't happen or I didn't do that. Yeah, I had Chad on. He was fun on the show. We'd bullshit about things. You know how the Anthony Cumia show was back at Compound? He was on. Yeah, I've had plenty of comics on and had great times. Why would I turn on someone to simp for Chrissy? I like Chrissy, but did I need Chrissy to boost my fucking brand? Right now, my video, and this is another thing, Chadley, my fucking videos get hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. If one of my videos gets 50,000 views, I'm gravely disappointed. What do you think I need to go to Chrissy Mayer or Carl or Shillue to boost my brand? I'm doing fine, Chad. More projection on his part. He's the guy that needs to accept every fucking link to get on someone's show and spout his fucking nonsense. I don't need to go on anyone's show. I enjoy it. It's fun. I don't ask for money. This is $1,000 appearance, Kevin. Am I going to ask you for more than 500? No.
But don't you think?
I like how Karmic's nodding when you say he'll go on any show. Karmic literally went on Clown Town last night at 5 a.m. But he's nodding when you're talking about Chad will take any link.
That was just one show I went on outside of MLC.
One show.
Just one.
The
show.
voice is the greatest thing, Karmic.
Yeah.
I love the impressions everyone does. The voice. I'll just put on Karmic's show and have it on in the background while I'm playing Battlefield because it's just so funny. All right, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. And then he'll play disco music with a chicken dancing.
Yeah.
Fucking Fellini.
It's a madhouse, my show. It doesn't make any sense.
It is.
Hey, I got a question. Do you think that if you were, look, you know how it is. When everybody sees each other in person, everybody would be friends. And then it would
90%. You're right. 90%.
It's just the way it is.
True.
Bob, that's not true for me. I mean, people come up to me. I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. Keanu, remember she said outside of Ronnie's, fucking Carl's brother in Atlantic City. I'm like,
that was happening decades. That was decades ago with everyone, Kevin. That's just your personality.
I'm not one of these guys that like talks a big game and then when I see you, I give you a fucking hug. I'm not gonna fucking do it.
No, you hung me out to dry when I tried to shake your hand. You fuck.
No, that was because you were ripping somebody's glasses off. No, I had a pen in one hand, a book in the other hand. I was distracted.
People tried to make it that, and I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up.
You ain't first, you're last. I don't even know what you're talking about. We're a little behind. You ain't first, you're last.
Someone said you made $5,000 in the 2 days of doing those shows. Oh, Chad did. Chad counts your fucking money, by the way.
Well,
Kevin.
Playboy counts it for him, so it's not that hard to see what's happening. Which shows he said?
Counting your money.
Ant's right. Chad's the first guy to give me the yick.
Yeah.
KB, it's okay to admit Chad will die alone and unloved. Chad's good for my show. I mean, Cumia's got to understand it. It's like some people are just good for my show. Like, even when you said Cumia Country, the Cumia Country show was so hilarious. Me and Bob were like talking beforehand. We're like, this is going to be the greatest show of all time. And then it was. So, Chad, Scarlett's good for my show. Karmic's good for my show. Clearwater Chad. A lot of people are just good for my show, even if people fucking hate them.
Kevin, have I ever said you shouldn't have Chad on your show? I've never said that. Obviously, you know, the guy elicits hate and emotion from the people.
He does.
It's what it is. I get it.
He does get an audience response.
I did a show with a guy like that for 20 fucking years.
But Kevin's right. When we seen the picture of Chad with the mustache and the eye and just the look, like he went on his show and it was like
he went into makeup to get it done. Okay, are we ready? I'm going to set. I'm going to set now. I think my makeup's.
It's almost like they had Hitler behind him and they were drawing on him.
It's so bad. It was such a bad story.
Yeah, because he tweeted it out before we even did the show. I'm like, this
Yeah,
is incredible. Cumia, what departure hurt more, KB, Skanks, or Shane Gillis?
Let me think. No, not Brennan. I've seen Brennan. Skanks were doing their own thing, and Gillis was just not showing up with the what was it, Delco Proper?
Yeah.
Those guys. He was starting to not show up for those shows. It was just the two guys that were showing up for that. So, and Shane wasn't really that big a deal when he was on there. So, I don't know. Skanks, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm being totally lovely to you, Scarlett. Ick Chad.
He did say that.
When he said that, I'm being totally lovely.
I don't remember that.
I'm
but
a lovely
Wrong
guy,
thing to
he
say.
said.
You know, there's something I remember my dad saying to a fucking waitress at a Denny's. I had to be fucking, 13 years old, 12, 13. We're sitting in the Denny's. My dad's fucking hammered. He drove us there. And we're sitting in the booth, and this pretty waitress comes over. And my dad looks at her and goes, he wanted to say, your skin looks like peaches and cream.
Oh, no.
And he goes, your skin peaches and cream. It came out this slurry mess. Talk about ick. The girl was just fucking disgusted. And at that age, I was like, oh, this is not good. Like, I knew that was such a turnoff to the girl.
Right, he did this when you were divorced from your mom?
Oh, yeah. This was out in California when I was out there for about 4 years. But that's what Chad does. It reminded me of my drunk dad trying to pick up this waitress. His skin's like pieces of cream.
So you're not even mad at dad. You're at Chad. You're mad at your dad.
Chad, dad. It rhymes. It's all the same
Dad,
shit.
sad.
Dad, sad. Chad, dad.
This show gives off the vibes I felt when Howard Stern, Belzer, Gilbert Gottfried, and Robin did the news a few times back in the late 80s, early 90s. Well done. Thank you, Ambrose.
Nice to hear. Thank you.
Cumia, you think Buckman versus Zuma could start World War III? Is there a feud there, Bob?
With Buckman, I don't know. I never really heard him talk about Chad.
I don't think Zumock has the potential to confront anybody verbally and do any damage. I think Buckman would disassemble Zumock.
What?
Yeah.
Buckman's
That's how little I think of Chad Zumock when it comes to not, talking about, hey, look, you fucking bald head, you're this, you're that. When it comes to just talking about someone's character or what they do or the type of person they are, Zumock he's defenseless.
Shmuel Buckman?
I'm not saying he's great. I'm just saying he's better than Zumock.
Okay, we can move on.
Okay,
He's faster than the slowest guy.
He's gonna
and I'm sure people are wondering. I did send Chad a link. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't text him, but if Chad wants to come on, or if anything wants to,
it would just be a yelling match. I know. I wouldn't go anywhere. Look, I'm here. I'm hanging out. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. But rest assured, it'll just be a screaming match. He won't shut up.
I'm just saying full transparency. I sent him the link.
I got you. How dare you, Kevin Brennan? How dare you without consulting me?
But it would be 2-on-1 because Karmic would be fighting with Chad too.
No, I take Karmic off, and then he'd have to sit on.
Understood.
He'd have to sit at the kids' table for a while.
I am flexible that way. Yes.
Dude, he's hilarious.
Ant, did you open with the Chad topic?
Yeah. Right in between the mayoral election in LA and yeah. Let me get to Zumock before I get to what Brandon Johnson said in Chicago about crime.
Before we get to Iran, let me talk about Chad Zumock.
Because that's what they want to hear, the fans of a upper demo, right-wing political talk. This Chad Zumock.
Hilarious.
What district is Chad Zumock from? He's a congressman from where?
Cumia County.
Yeah, Cumia County.
Good one, Johnny Mac.
Holy shit.
Gino has shit on 3 out of 4 of you guys. Hi, Anthony. Well, Gino's like the, like you said, Gino's a guy at the bar. Gino talks a lot. He never shuts up, but that's good at a bar. In real life, it might not be so great. He might get punched in the jaw a couple of times, but I'm just saying. I mean, so Gino shits on everybody except for Cumia. I think he did shit on. Remember, he did shit on you once.
He shit on me once. He said
something about something about.
That's what he is. I don't have any fucking problem with that. It's not even saying anything bad about me. You've said bad things about me, and here we are. It's not that specifically. It's this protracted bullshit, lying stuff, and the hypocrisy, and then the going whichever way the wind blows. This is like the Chad.
Karmic, don't you nod? That's all you fucking do. Whatever the way where the wind blows.
But he does it with a great, funny voice. Yeah,
Yes, yes. It's all about the delivery.
Right?
He sounds like
Funny voice goes a long way.
he sounds
Don't
like
you
he
know?
does the Flex Seal commercials, like fucking selling shit like that late at night. You gotta,
The
you should
smoking
get
and
into
drinking. When he's drinking, the voice gets even
He's
grittier.
drinking right out of the
I don't
bottle.
know why the fuck you're even talking about that show.
Oh,
He
get some
should
more
do
liquid
voiceover.
courage going on here.
Yeah, there he goes. It's just entertaining.
Yeah.
Who benefits from making a bank appointment more, Gino or Chad? Debt collectors hate to see them coming.
Oh, the bank appointment. Didn't Chad make a bank appointment once?
Allegedly.
I tell you, I've had to do so much shit with money, retirement plans, deferred pension plans, all this other the financial stuff I've done. I've never made an appointment at a bank. What is Chad doing? What is he going with his fucking the bank book like you got when you were a kid and the girl stamps it? $3 more.
Anthony, you're late for your appointment.
Yeah, my bank appointment. Oh, stop it. He doesn't even know how banks work. No appointment.
And didn't you beat Gino up on the streets on New York with a bag of trash? Fuck
We
E-Rock.
did get into a trash bag fight in front of a club in New York City back. It's got to be a decade already.
Ant worked for Shillie's, that's all. Isn't your boss Greek?
He's Greek. Yeah. I have, of course, it's broadcasting. There are Jewish people involved.
Oh, no. Shillue said he can't get ahead in show business because there's no Jews that work there.
Come on.
That's what he says. He's like,
All
he can't get ahead because there's so much anti-Semitism.
What does Missy run the whole fucking show?
I wish.
Slow-mo.
Whoa, look at this
Slow-mo.
fake super chats.
Money launderer.
Oh yeah, you remember that? Oh.
Yeah, Comey thought we were laundering money when he first started watching our show. Him and Garrett were like, Brennan's laundering money over there.
I was looking for a place to launder mine. I thought I could funnel it through the Brennan show.
Goddamn, Shlomo, thank you. And thank you for yesterday, too. Goddamn, KB, you're going to bankrupt me. Either I got to stop drinking or you got to stop going live in the evening. Shout out, Cumia. You're a legend, and I love you.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Shlomo.
Great super chat. The red one comes up. That's nice.
Yeah, and it's pro Cumia, 100%.
I know, right?
The
Fucking
high rollers
win-win.
still support you, Cumia.
Win-win. Love it.
Norton's on Jay Moore, Corolla, Rogan, Ants, old bros.
Yeah. More. Yeah.
Do
Jay
you
Moore.
still talk to Jay Moore?
Yeah. When I go out to LA, I'm doing a show. He texted me and asked me to come on his show when I'm out there, but I don't go out there that much these days. But I love Jay. He's fucking great.
Shlomo, also total Newport death.
Ooh, whoa.
Allegedly.
All right.
Cumia, you see Nancy Neal pull Rob Saul's groupie?
No, what was that about?
No, he's dating
Oh yeah, the
Sunflower Dragon.
what's the name?
Sunflower Dragon.
Sunflower Dragon. Yeah, she popped on the show, and because I guess Ava didn't know that or didn't believe it was actually a person.
Yeah.
Then didn't believe it was a girl, and then didn't believe she was fucking Nasty Neal, and all those.
All this. Hey, I don't even know any of this.
Dude, I am all around, and it's I play Battlefield when I'm not on the air. I'm playing fucking Battlefield, and then on this monitor down here, I put a show on. and I'll do it. And then in between, if I hear my name, I'll pop the chat up and type something in. But I'm constantly going through all this nonsense.
But didn't you find it that Ava had balls to think that Sunflower Dragon wasn't a girl?
You could have stopped after balls.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so Nasty Neil is hooking up with a Sunflower Dragon lady?
Apparently,
It's
she's
no.
not too bad, and she's
Yeah.
like, it's more than just fucking. I think they're kind
They're
of
happy. They're really
Yeah.
happy.
Well, you've been happy
Scrabble Bears
before.
people, they can't possibly be happy. Come
It's
on,
new
Levy.
love.
Opie admitted he gets all of his show ideas from brainstorming with AI. It's like a production staff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard him say that the other day. His producer is AI. He said that. You
Hey,
could use AI to like if you need to know something.
Yeah.
Tonight, I wanted to know how the LA mayoral election works. Look, I do a conservative talk show.
Okay.
So I used AI to get the details on how they elect a mayor. It's a ridiculous system they got. So that worked out. I was able to use that for that, but I'm not going to type in, hey, put together a conservative talk show for me.
I can't believe this, but another big celebrity is in the chat and he wants the link. Mr.
Who?
Jake Hudson.
Okay,
Oh.
we gotta get caught up.
You had so many fucking people in here last night, Kevin.
Yeah, I think it was the most ever.
It was crazy.
So wait, Brian Lennon, he's tripping when it didn't work. What do you mean? When it doesn't work, when he doesn't get a banger of a show from AI?
Yeah, he when he doesn't get a good show or when it doesn't answer him in the way he wanted.
Wasn't me. Send Opie the link. You know he's watching. KB Rewind, crying out loud, killing us. I can't do Rewind because that's how they get your channel.
True.
That people report you, they timestamp it, and again, I already got a strike.
I hate that shit. I hear something and I'm like, wait, what was that? And I go to try to slide it back and
Yeah.
fucking
I don't like it either. When I'm watching a show and I can't rewind, it's annoying for me. So again, but I got a family, so I can't really accommodate.
Behind my paywall.
I can't really. I want to accommodate everybody too, but I just can't do. I can't do everything. Like I can't put shows on Patreon. Listen to this, Cumia. You probably already heard me talking about it. I couldn't put a show on Patreon, so I put on Rumble, and then they said, YouTube can use a Rumble show to take down your YouTube channel. So
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
How
it
is
sounds
that?
insane. That sounds illegal. It sounds illegal.
It does. Why would
So basically, it's like if I get caught shoplifting, YouTube can take away my channel. What I do on Rumble has nothing to do with YouTube.
how do they even know you're the same person?
Well, because it's the same name and it's me.
You
You
could
know,
have
unless
a
it's
different name on Rumble than YouTube. Some other imposter could have your name on Rumble. I don't understand how.
it's
Are
insane.
you sure, or did someone just tell you? Did Chad tell you? Because then I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, Chad told me. I met him at Chicken Something at Cumia Country. No, people tell you that and you go, holy shit. And then as I say, YouTube's big brother. Like they're watching and then you know,
You're very paranoid about YouTube.
also, yeah, because the strikes I get are so fucking ridiculous.
I get it.
Thank you, wasn't me. Karm, you were like, Cumia never had the chops to hang with.
Oh, geez. Right.
Karm, you were like, Cumia never had the chops to hang with the Captain Opie. Also, Jimmy was given a chance by Sam and the boys on the radio.
JD Straight Shot, you're just pulling shit out of thin air.
You ain't
I've
getting me
never-
off of Karm. You're not
Yeah.
getting me to fucking start shit talking Karm. Ain't gonna
That ain't
happen.
gonna happen.
Ain't gonna
No.
happen.
Also,
Absolutely.
Sam didn't give Jimmy a chance. Cumia and Opie gave Jimmy a chance, and Jimmy gave Sam a chance.
Jimmy more than proved himself. Sam proved himself. I don't watch the show. I'm not into wrestling or anything they talk about. But if he wasn't doing the job, they would have gotten rid of him. He's apparently doing well.
Anthony, buy a bar, make it a comedy club, content club, have Gino run it. Yeah, that'll work.
I wanted to buy the Comedy Zone down here in Greenville, but they just moved to a bigger place. They're like expanding.
Take the old one.
Nah, then there'd be 2 comedy fucking clubs within like a mile.
Yeah,
St. New York.
Call it fuck the other club.
I could have Stud Joe in there and pack the place out.
Do you miss him? Do you miss him? Truthfully, do you miss him? I miss him after a certain amount
Do you
of
miss
time.
him? You know, when I listen to Shillue and they play the clips of him and I hear his voice, I just go, thank God I'm not hearing that every day. And people could say, rightly so, why would you fucking listen? It was another thing that I just put on as I'm sitting around and you know, where were you? Shit, where were you? And it's like,
It's gold.
the voice. I don't miss the voice at all.
I always like when he got us mixed up. He'd go Pinky, I mean Pocky, or
Pinky Pocky. Yeah, right, Pinky Pocky. Yeah, he'd get us mixed up.
Fucking idiot. Cumia, I bought the book when it first came out when that dude accosted you at the signing that no one was at, and Keith the cop said he would have you sign it for me. What a shithead.
Oh, yeah, that was in New York City. We had it's the worst thing you could do is try to do a book signing when no one knows you even have a book. It was
What year was this?
badly done. This was
this book? This book?
2015. Yeah. Yeah.
And you did it like at a bookstore in Manhattan?
I don't even know. Yeah, it was a bookstore in Manhattan at night. No one knew. It wasn't promoted on anything. It was just a utter failure. Yeah.
Somebody came into the book signing and they said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was closed."
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
You guys are having a meeting?
Mein Kampf was selling more copies. And that's because Missy was there. All right. I get it. The Nazi. I get it. We get it, Anthony.
Super chat for Karmic. What are you watching? Wait, go. Yeah, classic. Oh, that was a classic super chat from Company the other day where he said, when Scarlett and KarmicX, you're like, I love this reboot of Fargo. This is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, to hear that. Oh, geez.
Watch
it.
Well,
we're pretty busy down here, but that's the way we like it.
I'm not even near Brainerd.
The best is when he goes when he's trying to stall with the lady cop, and he goes, you going to the Gophers game on Saturday? And the guy goes, yeah. And he goes, you got an extra ticket? That guy looks at him like he just said he fucked his mother.
What are you kidding? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What are you nuts? Extra ticket. What are you nuts? Skybrick, thank you. Oh, Shlomo's coming back. Happy Memorial to all the family members of the heroes who fell fighting on behalf of the He saved it at there, or he didn't save it. He made it better at the end. Hey, I was saying this earlier, because I was watching Anthony. I was watching a clip of Johnny Carson. The clip when Ed McMahon was a little drunk and Johnny played it perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to the people who do talk shows now, like Jimmy Fallon, I mean, Carson and Ed McMahon both were in the Navy. They both were in World War II. The guys today are so fucking weak and they're such babies, because they're not real men. Nothing ever happened to Jimmy Fallon or Stephen Colbert. Well, Stephen Colbert's mom died or something. But like Jimmy Kimmel, they're all fucking spoiled little cunts, if you ask me.
Yeah, for Ed McMahon to go in there, do you think anything that could happen on the Tonight Show set was worse than flak being shot at his airplane, ripping through his fucking co-pilot? His head is fucking split in half. And then, oh no, I have to do another Gainsburger commercial. My God, I'm angry. Yeah, it kind of puts things in perspective.
100%. Well, that's why Ed would get drunk, I think, because he was doing all those Apple commercials, and then they would come into to LA, all the big wigs from whatever company, because he was doing Budweiser, he was doing all kinds of shit, and they would take him out, get him hammered, and then Ed would do the taping. But Johnny was so fucking great at that, like the subtle shit. Johnny was classic.
Johnny was so good with that. Remember the time where Ed tried to bayonet Jackie Chan? Fucking hilarious. He's calling him the J word for Japanese people, and he was just fucking. Johnny's like, oh well. I guess,
the funny thing with Carson,
PTSD, huh?
Carson would have on women that he fucked, like actresses. Like who didn't he fuck? Like Angie
Diane Cannon.
Yeah. She started laughing.
That's a great clip too. That's a classic clip.
That is a great clip, and the way he played it off. that was just fucking done perfectly.
Yeah, that's amazing because
unscripted.
her laugh, her laugh was so unbelievable. Like she was laughing right in his face, and he didn't even get mad. He played it for comedy, and
that was
he was
real,
like,
man.
"You never," because he's like, "We went out a couple of times, Diane, and and she just couldn't." I mean,
like, because she was laughing at the fact that Johnny was not trying, but kind of comparing himself to who the guy was that she was talking about, which was like, what was it? Cary Grant.
Cary Grant, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well, we went out too. It's like, yeah, it's Cary Grant. You fucking hack.
It's like when Chad talked to Scarlett. It's the same thing, and everybody was just laughing.
But I like you. I just want what's best for you. You fucking whore.
I'm a lovely man, Scarlett.
He's like turning in a second when she didn't buy his fucking ham-handed elementary school manipulation. Then he's like, all right, now I'm just going to fucking pile on.
Shlomo, thank you. Well written. Mike Roach, hey, Ann, hope to see you on the Classic Metal Show sometime this year. Keep kicking ass and doing what you do.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I haven't been invited on the Classic Metal Show. I love those guys. They're fun. They're cool. But, yeah. What am I going to talk about? I'm not a big metal guy. I don't know a lot about, like, metal. I'm more of a grunge guy. I like the 90s and all that shit, really, a lot more than I liked metal.
Why do you do a fake voice and hack radio for?
I did do that tonight. I was doing on purpose. I was reading because it's Memorial Day weekend, so I was reading the top 10 movies that people watch on Memorial Day, and I never do radio bits like that, so I had to put the voice on. Saving Private Ryan coming in at number 1.
But he did it for the Jews.
Yeah, well, if it's for radio, it's for the Jews.
That's what
Every war has been a Shillue war. Now he's getting political.
Now it's just going to be, come on, save it for Sunday nights at 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern.
Shlomo's getting political. I stand with Shlomo. Anthony,
you opened that pool yet?
What?
You opened that pool yet, Levy?
About a month ago, at least. I'm
is it
telling you,
heated?
it's the greatest fucking thing.
You got a heater on that, right?
No, I need the cold because it feels good on my body. And then I go into the jacuzzi afterwards, and I'm like, you
want to get used to the morgue?
Yeah, no, but it feels good. I'm alive. I'm alive before I'm dead. I feel great. I'm telling you.
Dude, you got to heat that thing. It's terrible. New
New
York's great, but still by August you're fucking shivering with blue lips.
No, it's piss warm by then. Are you kidding me? Because I don't get up when I'm drinking. I just piss right in the water, man. It's fucking.
All right, that's a heater. That's kind of like a heater.
Do I have a heater? I have a drinking boat. Nah.
Bob, the dogs are always in the pool. They jump in all the time.
No, they walk down the steps here and there.
They're civilized.
Yeah.
What do you think? It's a teen fucking takeover?
Yeah,
I don't know.
These dogs are civilized.
They're white dogs.
Unruly teens.
Right. Unruly teens again all the time.
Look at Kevin's thing going when he does that.
That'll do it? Wow.
Yeah.
If you do this, it does something. If you do this, it does something.
Hey, you know what's funny, Anthony? That people that spend $1 million houses at the shore, and then all of a sudden they have that shit going on.
It's gotta piss you off.
Yeah, that's why they outlawed. That's why they close the boardwalks now in like just about every town at 11 or something, because they want them out. They want them out.
Remember the Sopranos episode, Whitecaps, where he was going to buy the beach house on the shore? Could you imagine Tony Soprano in the, oh, Jesus Christ, look what the fuck the moolies are doing.
That would have been a great episode.
We got to sell this fucking place.
Remember they wouldn't sell him the house, so he got the boat and he played the music real loud.
Meadows trying to date all the fucking moolies.
It's two of them on my car.
Anthony always sounded like Opie to my ears. Radio.
I don't know.
You guys didn't sound that much alike.
I don't think so. I don't think we did.
No.
Just Jules says, yeah, we cry. We make our own estrogen, unlike the Avas and Fuddles of the world. Or do you prefer a helping of sauce, ish, and fish raw cooter? I think this is directed towards me. No, I'm saying women should cry, but if you come on a show, don't get mad when you cry or something.
But you gotta be easy on them, you know.
Women are gonna cry like that. They get all fucking upset.
they
Especially
are
the
more,
fat thing. Jesus,
they're
who was he
more
calling
emotional,
fat?
You know,
Detroit.
No, I didn't say she's fat. I said she's not thin.
I mean, that's you know.
That's like me saying I didn't say the N word. I wrote N.
I just put dot.
All right.
Aunt Shillue. Oh, Johnny Russo, your boy's saying Shillue knew.
I don't know what that means.
He knew about ISO, the ISO guy who's in jail for being a child
please.
pornographer.
Who the fuck knows what's going on? I mean, what do you think? People that do that just tell their buddies and their coworkers that they
Bob
fucking
told me.
have hard drives full of crime? Stop.
But he did get them lollipops for Christmas. I'm not gonna say.
No, that's ridiculous.
I'm joking.
Every one of those people that get arrested for that, everyone that knows him goes, I never would have imagined.
Yeah.
Unless it's Chad. Then.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
Oh, Karmic's gonna get it. He's gonna get it for laughing so fucking.
Oh, I'll get the
hard.
residual effect from.
Oh, you're gonna get it after what
You'll
you
throw
said
him another
last night.
beating, Karmic's. I
I'll
saw
give
you.
it to
You'll just throw him another sound fucking beating.
I'll give it to the mud shark.
Why do you call yourself that? I don't get that either at all. Why would you call yourself the mud shark when it's already that word is defined?
Yeah, I'm a bad boy. He likes to put that out there. It's like, okay,
That's what your whole thing is. You're a bad boy.
well,
You drink your whiskey right out of the bottle like a
Don't mean
fucking
bad
John
boy,
Wayne.
means a girl that will never see her father again. How do you fucking get it to mean bad boy?
Take a drink, Karmic. Come on, let's fucking
Oh,
drink.
since
man.
you asked so nicely, yes.
Come on,
Memorial Day
you're a
weekend.
single. You're
It
a
is.
single successful man.
Medic.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shlomo
Memorial
says
Day.
all Shuleys are pedos. I know what he's saying.
Ooh.
Shlomo, yes, I agree with you.
I get it.
Carm, stay strong. Bob, love you, buddy. KB and Ann, hello.
Joey C.
Thank you, Joey. See you.
We got to start
Me,
giving
Joey
money
C?
to the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of giving me a little shit last night.
Who, that guy?
Joey C. He was. I don't know if that's the Joey C, but
Yeah,
he was giving me a
that's
little
him.
shit last night on your show, Kev.
That's going to be his new intro. Comey is saying, I don't know if that's the Joey C.
Oh, it's me. It's me.
He's going to show it to his wife. Look, honey, I'm making it. People are calling me the Joey C.
I got no problems. I just heard him a little shit.
Yeah.
Just
He was out of line. He was a little out of line.
A little bit.
Shuleys use Ooga Boogas as a bioweapon. I don't even get that. Do they?
Oh, I do.
As a bioweapon?
Yeah, a bioweapon, a living organism that attacks,
The populace.
it's a bioweapon. It's like a cyborg without this Borg part.
I gotta look that up. Slum, I gotta look that up. I gotta look up bioweapons and what the Shuleys are doing with them. Because they should leave the Ooga Boogas alone.
Okay.
Anthony, be honest. You think Karma's special needs?
No, I've known people way more retarded than Carm.
Thank you. That's high praise, indeed.
It is hybrid. No,
It is.
You know, he
he's
wouldn't.
a funny guy.
He
He's
is.
a
and
fun show. His show, I don't know him, but I know him from his show, and I watch it and I laugh. It's a funny show.
Thank
people,
you.
People think he's retarded only because of his haircut. If he didn't have that haircut,
Wow.
like people would never say anything. And that's
I got to
what
cut my own hair.
You
I live
can,
by
you can.
myself.
Go on 4 lanes, get yourself to a fucking real barber. I'm telling you.
A barber.
Right.
Fucking Levy.
And
Get
they'll have
yourself a shave with the razor, with the belt to sharpen it.
Mix
Look
up
at
the
Levy's
whipping cream.
1950s fucking Levy.
Yeah, sit in a tub like Clint Eastwood in that movie.
Yeah.
Take a bath.
Hot
Hey,
or cold water. It's an extra nickel for hot water.
Hey, Anthony, your boy Karmic, he's afraid of 4-lane highways. He's afraid
I
of
heard.
interstate.
My mother-in-law up in Massachusetts used to make 3 right turns so she would avoid making a left turn.
Left turn.
3 rights make a left is what she used to say. So if she had to go on Route 9 in Boston, Route 9, and she would go on a road, she wouldn't make a left. She would go across the road, then make a right, and then make another right on Route 9. Now 3 rights make a left. And she never made a left in her life.
I did that when I lived in Los Angeles because the traffic's so bad. I would just take, instead of taking a left, I would take rights, keep taking rights. I don't know especially when you're in Hollywood because it's, everybody's weird there.
She was always drunk on Grand Marnier, and I would be in the passenger seat petrified. Like I got flashbacks of my dad driving, and she was like, I don't make left-hand turns, Anthony. I'm afraid, so 3 rights make a left. And I'm like, that's kind of like physics.
Wait, you bought a retarded woman fucking teeth?
No, it wasn't her. That was a different one. Okay. This woman, I bought a garage door opener, and I was on Christmas vacation from my sheet metal job, tin knocking. I had a week off for Christmas. My wife makes me drive up to freezing cold Boston, and then she goes, Anthony, can you install my automatic garage door opener? And I'm like, yeah, okay, because I'm trying to, I don't know, be a nice guy. I hated nice guy Anthony. He was a fucking pushover. So there I am in a freezing cold garage, turning a wrench, trying to fucking put in a automatic garage door opener for this twat.
Yes. Missy B, check out these ends. Happy 420.
Oh,
happy 420, Missy.
How are you?
She's upstairs. I hear an occasional like rant when because she's playing Battlefield. So he'll like, motherfucking piece of shit.
Is that how you guys met?
That's it's still how we meet. It's on through headphones and microphones. And no, she came to a party at my house back in Roslyn.
So that's why John's so mad at her.
It was a Super Bowl party. She came over. It was the Broncos were playing, and she came with these short orange Broncos shorts and a fucking halter top, really short. And she had fucking braces on her legs, but it was still sexy. That old gag. No, she Levy's laughing because he's heard so many comics say the same joke. It's a great joke. No, the first person that ever told that joke must have fucking gotten raves. She wears braces on her legs.
That is good.
How old was she? Was she of age?
Well, she is now, and that's all that really matters, Kevin. I don't. Of
course, statute of limitations.
She was like in her
on the bubble.
early 20s.
Allegedly. Shlomo, with my luck, Cumia will be gone by the time he reads my super chats. Being a poor chatter is a sad existence. No, we jump ahead, Shlomo. I always look ahead to see what's coming up. Ant-Man, how much did Gino make a year? Flat broke Gino Bisconte.
I'm not going to expose that information here on this show.
But did it fluctuate?
Tune in Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. on my show, and I'll no. Why would I tell you that? Why would I tell this Dabbleverse what I was paying Gino? Get out of here.
Gino said it didn't. Oh, that's what you guys had a fight about because you said it went up when Aaron Berg left, but Gino said it didn't.
Right. I was mistaken, but Keith the cop handled all that shit. You know me. I just wanted to have a few shots at Sullivan's, go up, talk about those dastardly people, and we all know who I'm talking about, and then go home.
Shlomo wants ghillie parts. This is part of the bio, whatever we were talking about before.
The bio.
That the Shuleys do? What is that? The bio weapons?
Oh, my God. Wait a minute, Karmic. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. When you were saying, and I know you don't want to dwell on it, but I just want to touch on it. When you were talking about the aroma that sometimes comes off a woman's genitalia like that, here's the deal. None of them smells like Cinnabon. It's not, it's always going to, but you have to learn to enjoy that as a man.
It's an acquired taste, yes.
The first time you do it as a young man, you don't know what's going on down there.
Yeah, but
And
that was
then
years
it
ago.
becomes like second nature. It's like people that work on the deadliest catch. You think they like pulling those crabs out of the cage and the bait and everything. And now it's like, this is the best job of my life. I can't imagine not doing it.
And you used to go home smelling like that, Carmen.
Well, listen, I was reaching. She was talking. Some
I understand.
Shit,
you get a little vindictive, a breakup.
Yeah.
I've said terrible things about some of my exes. I get it. I
made a
exposed
poll.
how Jill Nicolini was taking some kind of weight loss drug that made her ooze fat products out of her asshole at night in bed.
No lube.
After we broke up, of course, not during the relationship.
Yeah.
I am not against the smell of femininity. I'm not against that.
So you like the way Chad smells?
Did you gag down there? Like, did you like?
Well, not at all. Not at all.
First of all, Bob, he's only had sex with like how many people? 2 people. So he doesn't even know what he's doing down there.
I was
You
in
can't
2
count, bro.
relationships.
Levy said that as a man who has gagged.
No, back in the day, I mean, you were, you know, it was hairy, it was crummy, it was there was like dust on.
Stop!
Yeah.
You're getting me all fucking wound up.
No, I'm telling
It's
you,
like that nice Clay bit about it's like a haunted house.
no, it's bad. Like, yeah, you have to open the windows in the car back then. It was like fucked up, yeah, and that was in the winter.
Carm, I got it. Slow-mo, $50. Thank you, Slow-mo. Carm, I got a sweet amount for you and your farmer brother if you get him on. I farm on the side. I want to see him.
My brothers are scared shitless of coming online. They don't want to do this shit. They trust me. They're very shy.
I think a documentary of where you live would be amazing. Have camera crews go and follow you a day.
It sounds like it's in the middle of nowhere.
It does.
Basically, yeah. And I want to do in real life streams around here where I follow with a camera, but yeah, there's no service. I got to drive 5 miles out of the way to get cell phone service. It's that desolate out here.
We can do every year the stacking of the turkeys. This would be so fucking huge out there. I'm telling you.
Well, like
How do you
Ant
get
was
internet?
Ant was a
Comic?
tin knocker in his earlier days, you know.
Oh, hey.
And I was a
worthy
turkey
trade.
stacker.
A worthy trade.
Absolutely. You never forget where you came from. You know what I mean?
No.
You know?
That's it.
You still live there, Karmix. That's why it's easy for you.
I'm trying to elevate myself.
Never forget where you are right now.
Don't you know?
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it.
Shlomo coming in with another hundo.
Wow.
KB, you've got the greatest show. I would have hit delete by now if it weren't for you. God bless you. God bless you, Shlomo. Never give up. Like Jim Valvano said, never give up.
Yeah.
Never give up.
And then he died.
Then he died of cancer.
Oh,
Damn.
Jesus.
Fucking terrible.
That's tragic.
That was sad. That was sad.
That was a good speech, though. And
was.
so you didn't know the again. I'm not a belabor, but so you didn't know what happened when Aaron Berger left, but Keith the cop was calling, or was it E-Rock then?
It was Keith. I think Keith. Yeah, Keith was still there. I had thought we had worked something out with the money and stuff. It was my mistake.
Who was better, Ann, having Bill Schultz on? Who was better, Ann, having Bill Schultz on or Schultz with Greg Gutfeld?
Well, Schultz with Gutfeld was good. I liked that. I'm kind of biased because Bill Schultz fucked up my Jaws jacket,
No, yeah.
so I got beef. I got beef with Bill.
Send him the link, Adam.
Send him the link.
Hey, KB, big fan. Can you send me a list of the people I'm allowed to send the link to? Chad says he has texts of Ann trying to fuck Kate Meany.
Oh, wait, no.
What? What are you out of your fucking mind?
It was Kevin
went-
Meany.
There's Kevin
Kate
Meany,
Meany used to
right.
come up to Compound Media for Chrissy's show and whatnot. And we'd go over to Sullivan's with everyone else, hang out. And then we went to a strip bar at one point. This was the only time I hung out with Kate Meany. Went to a strip bar. I went and got a lap dance. And when I came out, she was When I came out, she was gone. And that's it. That's the only alone time I had with Kate Meany. There were never any trying to F Kate Meany. No, there are no tapes. There are no me going, hey, I'll take you to Paris, France. We'll go to the Eiffel Tower and get wed.
You ever have French toast?
I still can't believe you're still doing the Stuttering John that Artie Lang did.
I can't. It's so funny.
It lives on.
Yeah.
Tommy Jordan Anthony, do appreciate that Red Bar is the best to ever touch a mic beyond you and Howard. Can you take out your Red Bar bias? He's not even around anymore. Let's focus on who's here.
Yeah.
Let's focus on who's here.
Oh my God. You know who was great? Marconi. Marconi, who invented the radio, was an awesome radio guy. Oh my God.
Northwest Ken back for more. How much did it piss you off that Keith the Cop gave Lewis the blueprints to create Gas Digital? Also, why don't you just do a show with Jimmy? We'd pay. How many times people are going to ask you about you and Jimmy? After a while, it's like, it's not going to happen. For whatever reason, it's not going to happen.
We've talked and
yeah, but you can't do it. You're not going to, you both doing your own thing. You're not all of a sudden, you live in different cities. It's, whatever. Again, God bless. But people keep asking every time you and Jimmy do a show, they're like, why don't you just say we're never, or again, it's not my business. So I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Kevin, I know you're a fucking expert at podcast logistics. So let me just sit back and you could tell us how it can't possibly work. Thank you.
I've gone through more co-hosts than Levy's gone through wives, so I know what I'm doing. I know a thing or two. Well, you don't matter. First of all, Gas Digital. Listen, I don't know how many times Gas Digital. It's not a day for this, but Gas Digital, they don't make any money because they don't.
That model is very hard to consistently make money. It's constant churn. You're just losing. You get a big burst of subscribers when you first start, and then it will consistently go down, hopefully not fast. So over the course of the years, it's very hard to get new people that want to subscribe. So eventually the model just doesn't work. And then when you add in that there's so many other shows that are willing to do it for free, they use Patreon, they put it on YouTube a day later, the model just wasn't viable anymore.
Yeah,
and
they got to.
Like I said, it was about 2 years before I folded up my tent. It just wasn't a viable. And
then when you have a studio, you got to pay rent. Obviously, you got to pay. Producers.
Yeah. The overhead was crazy.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
If Kev doesn't get to my Ant-Man super chat before he leaves, I'm gonna lose it. I already went to it, didn't I? Yeah, I went all to all the. I looked ahead. Don't do anything crazy, Shlomo.
But the thing is, like your partner now, what's his name again? I'm
Gavin.
Gavin. Okay, he didn't fire people. He just told them basically you're not worth it, which is it could be hurtful.
It was if you want to come on board, you have to make your own money. We're not going to pay you. We're going to look at what you make, and then we'll take a percentage of that for giving you the platform, and you keep the rest. And it turned out that the people weren't generating a lot of income. So, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. Is that what you say, Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I stole it from Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin said that. Yeah. All right. So it's a different model. We don't, over at censor.tv, we don't just shell money out for the shows. They have to make their own money.
But it's like
give them a platform.
But it's like I think it would have felt easier for them if they were just fired. We're not taking you, but to say you're not worth anything.
Not worth it. Gavin is not known for his tact.
Right.
That's for fuck sure.
I don't know where I am. Somehow I got upside down with these super chats. Now I'm fucking
upside down.
I need a producer. Oh yeah, I think I skipped ahead.
This is great.
Yeah, I'm gonna get AI to read them. Oh, here it is. My bad. Sorry, Shlomo. Wait, did I jump ahead on that? No.
AI would be like, Chad Zumock is a douche. Just had a hit on it. It was time. I looked at the clock. I had a shit on Chad again.
I saw Sergeant Greenleaf. I saw Ant with Gavin. Waited in line to meet Ant. Was my turn. Anthony said, "Well, I'm hit the pisser. I never met him. Saddest day of my life."
Oh no! Right when you came up, I had to hit the pisser.
Oh, is that at the book signing?
I don't think it was the book
or at a
signing.
bar.
Oh, if Gavin was there, it was one of the shows we did.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I had to take a piss. Why didn't you just come into the bathroom and put your mouth by the glory hole? I would sign your tonsils.
What are you, Chrissy, man?
Oh, shit.
Jack can scream over any opponent, and that's a fact, Jack.
Yeah, he'll just scream.
Ant was here to see Carm leave when Scar was on. Ant was here to see Carm leave when Scar was on.
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah. He got to leave when I got on.
Yeah, I was like, gotta go.
Can't be here when Cumia's on. She won't allow it.
Ant, did you know?
Live and learn, Carm. You know, every relationship, you build up some more callous that you need until you're nothing but a hateful, vengeance-driven motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like me.
It's starting to add up, the callus, a little bit.
Nice.
You had 2 women. Shut the fuck up. Mason Reese says, Ant, do you know Karmic lost his YouTube channel part 2 to almost daily rants about Tim Walsh's sexuality?
Yeah, that might.
Is that true?
That might have been part of it. I was talking about Tim Walsh and some.
Yeah, you can't talk about. You got to use code for all that stuff because they don't like that.
I would love if that was the real Mason Reese, by the way.
Chad claimed the puncher said, "Don't fuck with Cumia." Someone else came up with the Cumia country line. It was probably KB or Bob. No credit for Chad.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember.
Is it like fucking the Mandela effect where people hear it differently or it changed over the course of time? Did he actually say don't F with Cumia? But
I think it was.
I think Cumia country?
Yeah, I think it started. I think it started as "Don't fuck with Cumia," and then it got passed.
Yeah,
and then as the story gets passed down, everybody kind of changes it a little bit.
I'll take either. Both are fucking awesome.
They're both fantastic. And you guys said he was stealing catalytic converters. That was
every bit of evidence pointed toward him underneath the car with a sawzall, cutting out a catalytic converter, and a piece of hot metal went in his eye.
Yeah.
There's no way Chad is that he doesn't have that much, get up and go to him that he's gonna, you got to have a certain kind of entrepreneur spirit to steal a catalytic converter.
That is true.
That's not an easy gig.
And you got to know where the catalytic converter is, and he's a fucking dummy.
But Anthony, you're totally right, because all of my mechanics look like Hitler. And I was wondering why he
grease under the nose.
Chad thought the state of hummus was in India. No kidding. He's not debate team material, Anthony.
I heard that one too. The Straits of Hummus. It was in India. He didn't know anything. He goes, I don't know. Why should I know about that? Oh, it's the most important news story on Earth, on the planet you reside on. Jesus, dude.
What were you fellas doing at 42? Carm, go ahead.
You're looking at it. 42. Yeah.
How old are you? You're 42?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was being paid by CBS Radio for not working. That's when I got fired. We got fired for the Sex at St. Pat's thing. And we had 2 years on our CBS deal. And they told us we couldn't work for another company, but they would continue paying us for 2 years. So I was going out to casinos and the Bahamas and taking all kinds of trips everywhere. It was great. 42 was pretty awesome.
Were you and Opie still talking all the time? Were you guys waiting?
Yeah, because our agent finally got us the deal for XM. So yeah, we were still talking.
Yeah, you and Chad and Opie had the same agent for a while, allegedly.
He never had Bob Eatman as an agent.
That's what Chad said.
Yeah,
he's a fucking liar. Again, he's a liar.
Just saying, that's what he said.
I know that the guy, who was he on radio with? What was the guy's name? The real host.
I forget, but it's Cleveland. It was Cleveland.
Yeah, it was Cleveland. I think the guy was handled by Eatman. So Chad probably called him a couple of times and said, "Hey, could you fucking help me out with the maybe on a per diem?"
Shlomo says, I want Gilly parts. We put it up, I think, already. But I think, he's into Gilly. And I think Gilly's very attractive. She reminds me of Joni Mitchell. I saw Joni Mitchell when she was a young Joni Mitchell. Good singer, beautiful lady. That's how I look at Gilly. And Shlomo wants her Gilly parts. He wants to either eat them like that Silence of the Lambs or make love to them or whatnot.
Yeah, parts sound like gizzard and neck, like the things that are in a turkey.
Yeah, right.
Giblets. I want Gilly's giblets.
Karmic, do you think you guys will be back together within 6 months?
Oh, Alan Cox. That's who it was. Alan Cox. That's who.
Language.
That's who his partner was in Cleveland. Anthony Alan Cox.
Okay, so it might have been that Bob Eatman handled him, and when he'd come in to talk to him, Chad probably thought it was like, "Hey, me too, boss. What about me, boss? What about me, boss? What about me, boss?"
Shmuel says, "Wow, sad Chad reminds me of my dad. Old pissy eyes Cumia, spaghetti smashes against wall."
Wow, he's trying to give me PTSD. My dad, spaghetti against the wall. Him calling me pissy eyes. It was great.
Your mom's spaghetti. Liam is so cringe and he's broke he's broke. He's a broke rat. Go Ant-Man.
Oh, Liam sucks.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab another champagne.
Of course.
You don't have to say Liam sucks. Comey already likes you.
Oh, I agree with Cumia in that debate, and I'm just not a big Liam fan per se.
Do you think you and Gilly will be back together within 6 months?
Oh, we're on
good terms now.
We're on good terms, and I don't know what the future may hold.
Yeah, because I mean, you guys were happy, and then all of a sudden, when you get into a fight, it happens.
I like to have a drink once in a while, Bob, and that's the problem.
Yeah, you got to unwind.
Yeah, and
you got to unwind after doing nothing all day.
Of course.
Yeah. You got to dick him good. You dick him good, you can drink all the time you want. I'm telling you, that's just the way it is. You can smoke in the house.
Well, I get horned up when I smoke weed, and now I don't smoke.
I don't want to hear about you being horned up. Okay,
and
then you just do some crazy side by side.
Yeah, what is the side by side? Still on?
No, we don't have time for side by side.
Is it up, down? Is it sideways?
It's spooning apparently.
Okay, so spooning. Like, how can you do like? I don't know that one. I never went to that one.
Oh, there's.
I never did that. Anthony, you ever spoon like sex?
I know what he's talking about. Yeah, you kind of.
And how does that
well, she's got to put her leg like this.
Okay.
And then you got to be behind and put your leg the same way, so it kind of gives you a little.
Yeah, there's a little leg intercross.
Yeah. You can't just do it like this with a typical spooning where you just bend both legs and.
So you're basically like banging like somebody's gonna break through the door, and you both need to be watching in case something happens.
Well, you're just watching one way.
Yeah, so you're looking at the door.
Well, it was a position that we were.
You could get jacked from behind, though.
Oh shit!
We don't let that happen.
Do it by the window.
Yeah,
okay, that's like. I never tried that. I might have to try it. I mean,
you gay?
Remember when Anthony said in the chapter in his book, "I'm out of the Kevin Brennan business. Those were the days." Yeah, he signed that page, and then somebody stole the book. After that crazy night with Stuttering John.
Hey, Hitler said he'd have a Reich that will last 1,000 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Things happen.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not in the prediction business. I never know what's going to happen. Send NJ Randall, thank you. Oh, I'm a bitch? All right. I'm not having 6, 10, 12, 14 people on again. Once in a while. And do you have any opinion on Craig Carton? I'm just curious if you had any interactions with WFAN.
No, he was one of the sports guys back in the day with Sid that I work with now at WABC. But yeah, he went through a lot of shit too, where it was, but it wasn't just, a racial tirade on social media. He committed some fucking crimes.
Wow.
And then he's back and he's doing well, good for him.
So that's where he started.
What's that?
He started with Sid Rosenberg. Where?
Yeah, he was one of the sports guys back on WNEW back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah, Boomer Esiason just got into the Radio Hall of Fame, which, I'll never get that. They'll never put a shock jock in that.
But
But you still got beef with him, right?
Yeah.
No, we talked at a golf outing a few years back. Me and Boomer got into a fight when I was in the probably 4th or 5th grade.
That's crazy.
And I called him Norman in the hallway, and he was Boomer back then. You called him Norman, he was gonna beat you up. So he said, "I'm gonna kick your ass after school," and we squared off to fight. And I threw a punch, and I hit him right in the forehead and broke my ulna and radius.
Jesus!
As I punched him, he proceeded to pummel me with his Viking fucking fists. And that was, that was the end of the school year. So I spent the summer in a cast.
Wow.
And yeah, that was my.
Did he get in trouble?
No one got in trouble back then.
Yeah.
It was a fight in a schoolyard. That's what happened.
Yeah, but he was way bigger than you, right? Wasn't he probably big even then?
If I would have had the choice to pick that fight, I would not have picked Boomer. But I called him Norman. He got mad and he beat me up. And we met years later, both in the radio business, and kind of obviously laughed about it.
Squashed
Someone like
it?
Stuttering John would still be mad. Yeah, motherfucker. Where were you?
Look what you did to my arm. Hey, it's broken.
Hey, it's broken.
That should be the name of his next book. Where were you?
Where were you?
Nobody knows what it means. Where were you? KB, you would be a millionaire if you went live every evening and I continue my drunkenness. That's the plan, Shlomo. That's the plan. You want ghillie parts? I want all your money. Let's do it.
If he went live every evening, where's this guy been?
No,
Don't you go live multiple times an evening.
No, he's saying if I've like the last couple of nights I've been going live because usually I do it the afternoon. I'm up against you at the 4 o'clock hour. He's saying if I did every evening, if I became an alcoholic like Gino.
Guess who's going after you again, Kevin, on my phone? Barry Ribs is texting me.
Oh, that guy's mentally ill.
He's mentally ill.
Remember his tap water?
Barry. I don't know if he likes me or hates me.
No, he likes you.
Does he? Okay.
I think, yeah, he's just going, Karmic needs therapy, he's saying.
I'll get right on it, Barry. Thanks for the advice.
Well, so Opie is taking a page out of Joey C's book by using AI as his producer. Joey should feel honored. Yeah, he's doing the same thing, I guess. Yeah, Joey C actually did this first, I think. Cumia, you can admit that Zumock is Cumia, you can admit that Zumock is higher than Ray.
Ooh, wow, that's got to be a tie. I think I got to give that a tie.
That's gonna break Chad
right there.
You just upset 2 people.
He's right about that.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Hey, Cumia, next time on tell a word about Tojo. Yeah, I'll get right on it. Tojo's drunk.
Yeah.
Karmic was on Clowntown long before he was on MLC. KB, welcome to Hollywood, I suppose. Karm, any thoughts on being a quivering opportunist?
Hey, Tim's totality.
We got to move on. He's a troublemaker. We're a little behind.
He's a piece of shit.
O and A is better than O and J, better than Jim and Sam, and better than something dead. Sam is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Howard Stern's in the Hall of Fame. If you guys were still together, they'd have to put you in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, probably. It's all the O&A thing is all very nostalgic now. It's because it's like shock jock isn't really a thing anymore.
Yeah, but also like Bob and Tom got in because they weren't better than you, but they were just around so long. You know what I mean? So
we
so
were
if you,
really, and we were really just really bad. We did things that were much worse than a lot of the other ones. Even Howard,
Mhm.
you know, how do you give somebody the radio award? It's like, oh, and when a prostitute shot eggs out of her vagina into a blind man holding a basket, this was radio. This is what Edward R. Murrow would have adored.
how about the thing where the guy was puking into the other guy's mouth? What was that
Baby
called?
Bird.
Oh,
Baby
yeah.
Bird.
Yeah,
Pat from
even
Unagi, the great Pat from Unagi.
Sure.
R.I.P.
Yep.
like
He-
even the
he-
thought of that is so insane. It's
No, it was
He-
gross.
That was Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's responsible for that. He was doing Fear Factor at the time. He came in and was watching everyone. It was a eggnog drinking contest.
yeah.
Mhm.
And Pat won, and he had so much eggnog in him, he was puking. And then Rogan said something to the effect of, yeah, we would have him puke in someone's face. And we're like, hey, get one of our dumb interns in here. And we got one of them. He leaned over a garbage pail, like when you get a shampoo after
Yeah.
your hair's cut. And Pat just puked in his face.
It was
And
so
it went on, and every volley got more of a reaction from the people in the studio. It was fucking fantastic. I mean, if it wasn't that disgusting, it would have been something that would have been, wow, that was great, classic, award-winning radio.
So
was
did the intern? Did he end up? What happened to him? Did he end up puking or just
No, he
ran
didn't
out?
mind. He didn't mind.
So he
He
just
got
ran
up
out-
after it. He literally went like a wrestler, went like and spit the sweat
Oh,
and
Jesus.
puke and up like.
So Pat ran out of puke.
It was after so long and so much puke that we couldn't even. He would go like he'd stand up and go, bleh, and just start doing it again.
It was
this
like
is
a fire
amazing.
hydrant. It was just nonstop, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's up online if you want to see a baby bird, O&A baby bird. You
You
will-
can't even watch it without gagging. I
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
I just can't.
But it's also hilarious. I
Mhm.
think Burr was in there that day too.
Yeah, he was
And,
because he talked about it.
Yeah, it was so fucking disgusting
Mhm.
and hilarious.
Yeah, he said he went home that night. He was trying to tell his girlfriend what happened, and she was like, "What?" And he was laughing so hard he couldn't even tell the story. And she's trying to, she's like, "What? A guy was puking on another guy?" And because it sounds like disgusting and not funny at all, but if
Yeah,
you're there, it's
yeah.
hilarious. Karm, Mystical Everything with $2. Someone's doing well. Karm was also on my stream for MLC too. Okay, you guys broke him. You
That's
guys broke
incorrect.
him. Yeah.
That's incorrect. But MKE's usually wrong. But
Slomo, I watched Scar on the casting couch, and it just made me sad. She's a sweet girl and got run through the ringer by the shoelace. I think she did. I think Shlomo's right about that. They have no regard for anybody. These women are treated badly.
Porn
Yeah.
is a fucking god awful demonic business, man.
and she seems
and-
happy now. But
You get
she
these
seems-
very young girls that start in the business in their early 20s, and by the time they're in their mid 20s, they are done. And like the people in the industry don't give a fuck. Just
no.
get out good. There's another line
Yeah.
of girls just like you waiting, and they try to rationalize it with this empowerment thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it empowered me. I was the one that had the power over the guys, and you're just delusional, man.
Yeah, that
And
also
also-
Daniels horror shit empowered. The
It's
porn
terrible.
star.
It really should be a crime. It should be, but we have that First Amendment there, that pesky First Amendment.
Plus, also,
And
also now with the internet, these videos are up forever, and they can't get another job once they want to get out.
yeah.
They
You
can't
See
like
all
get a
these
li-
older Hollywood bitches going to OnlyFans when it's like a day late and a dollar short.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen's wife, whatever her
Yeah.
name is.
Yeah, her. There's a few of them. The other one, what's her
the
name?
girl from The Sopranos, right?
Oh yeah, she did it too. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, the one who
Oh, yeah.
the one who got murdered in the woods.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you meant Tony's
Adriana.
mother.
No, the
I
the
joined
one-
OnlyFans. That's
Mateo.
it's a scheme from the Jews. Yeah.
Almost right again.
Yeah.
Kevin, do you have cancer? Your face is puffy. No, I lost weight. I lost weight.
Jesus.
So what's kind? No worry. Again, I'm ready to go at any time. I'm ready to go. Everything's buttoned up and my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted. Send Ron the waiter link. We don't have that kind of money. I'm 29, loving these boomers reminiscing about Johnny. Yes. How you know about Johnny if you're 29?
You too.
Johnny was the best. Johnny was the best, even though he didn't really have any competition. I mean, they would try to give him competition, but the reality was he was just better than everybody.
They didn't try to give him competition until the 90s, like the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, but they would try like Pat Sajak and Joey Bishop. They would time to time throw somebody at him, and it never worked until Arsenio Hall, really.
Yeah, well, I wonder why.
But if you watched them back then, or and like Letterman and that stuff, nothing can come close to it now. It's just garbage. Like you can't even put it
He
on.
bowed out at the perfect time too. Like he knew there was this influx of talk shows and they were going to be edgier and younger than Johnny. And he was just like, I did my time. I'm going out over the top.
Yeah.
And Johnny has an amazing legacy.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Shlomo. Worst person of the week is Jocktober level hack. I don't know what that means. Who are you insulting? All of us?
Yeah, at least put a name on there.
Bob, when you used to call Opie and Anthony to call Lady Di a man was one of the funniest things ever, Bob.
So who is this dude?
That was great. I remember that.
That was so fucking funny. So when this guy goes home, is he a father? Who are his kids? Dude, it was brutal.
But like, was I on Howard at that time? Because I don't see me getting along.
I don't know.
I think you were done with Howard at the time you were calling into
I
it.
really
Yeah.
wasn't allowed. I'm telling you, it was not a good idea.
I know there was
for
so
me to
much
do it.
crossover before, after, during. Crazy.
But I was
That was
told
funny, man.
like, I can't. It would be not good for me to do it, even though other people were going back and forth.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
It sucked.
How'd that work out for you?
I took my anger out one day.
You're with me, not allowed in the building.
They still have our headshots from
Our
1990.
fucking wanted posters are up there.
Bob's not on. Bob, you're not allowed in the building still?
Still, I don't
That's
even,
fantastic. You should be proud of that. Should be a badge of honor.
well, it was I was out of my mind.
I could barely
Karmic-
eat it. I could barely eat at Del Fresco.
I
They fucking
know.
tried to
I'm looking
kick
around.
me out of the steakhouse across the fucking.
I got to
block.
sit against the wall there.
Yeah.
Tommy Jordan again, causing trouble. Karmic, don't forget you've been exposed to the man who does not know how to make love 4 days ago. Humble yourself, one position, farm boy, and thinks you're slow.
Tommy Jordan, you're a
Okay,
pile
don't
of
even say
human
it. We
shit.
got to move on. More Ant, KB, and Levy horse banter. Less these super chats. I got to read your super chats. I read yours. How about if I don't read yours?
Matter, it's the law.
Caddy Z made 3 right turns to end up inside KB.
Funny, Tommy Jordan. Funny.
Anthony, who's a bigger deadbeat father alcoholic, Stuttering John or Tippy Tom?
Tippy Tom was a homeless gay man who stunk of rotting flesh and was hospitalized every week for infections. I'm going to go with Stuttering John.
I knew that was coming, but he still did it well anyway.
Yeah, I kept it the proper length. I didn't want to go any longer. But if
You
you go
just
too
don't-
short, then it doesn't make as big
Yeah,
an
you got to
impact.
build it. You got to
weigh
build
it
it.
out, Kevin. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you. a
I'm
little-
watching.
Do we really live in a world where somebody that sucks dick is homeless? I mean, come on, that's wrong.
Doesn't your ex-wife live in South Carolina?
She did. We were actually in South Carolina for 1 year at the same time, and then she moved back to New York, I think. But she had moved down to South Carolina many years ago, and I moved down here 3 years ago or so. We, and in the Greenville area, so relatively close for a year.
Jesus.
And thank God I never bumped into her.
Yeah, because you get knocked down. She's a big girl, right?
No, she wasn't a big.
I thought you said she was fat.
No, I don't fucking date or, God forbid, marry fat girls.
I thought you said she had like a stomach or something. I remember you talking
Oh, at
about
one point she started getting a belly on her, but it wasn't fat. It was like she had a
Baby.
regular girl body, but with this belly. And then I kicked her in the gut, and the belly went away. It was amazing.
Stupid bellies.
Just needed a mop, a bucket, and I was whistling Dixie.
We read this already, but I'm going to put it up again because it's a good one. Thank you, thank you, Slow-Mo. You got the greatest show. I would have hit delete by now if it weren't for you. God bless. God bless you, Slow-Mo. Upstairs playing Battlefield. What's his name?
I get it. That's funny.
Greatest weekend of guests,
boyfriend
KB.
upstairs.
Yeah, I've had a lot of guests this week. It's like sweeps weeks. How would Ant's old man advise KarmicX? Oh, yeah, your old man probably had some great advice for KarmicX.
Oh, my God, Karmic. Let me tell you, if you even knew, you act like that, you even shed, because I was, my dad called me pissy eyes. Pissy eyes, because I cried all the time. I understand. I get it. But at that age, if you start weeping, my old man would have beat your ass.
Especially,
that was my old man.
Especially over some girl.
Yeah.
Oh, some broad. Bros before hoes, Karmic.
That's what his old man would have said.
That's what my old man told me, and I live by those rules.
Sticking it to KarmicX by putting Gilly's Venmo up. I don't even pay attention, but I'll put somebody else. I'll put yours up.
Gilly.
Huh?
Mad respect to Gilly.
I'll put up Jake Hudson's. By the way,
Venmo too. May I interject here for a second? If your fucking name on your video is your Venmo account and you're calling me a loser, oh God, Chad Zuma, Venmo, Chad-Zuma. Are you kidding me? He's literally begging without even talking.
Without even
It's
trying.
a visual beg. He's visually begging. Like the homeless that write a sign. I'm a veteran and my dog needs food. Fuck you.
KarmicX gonna get it from him.
I love Karmic laughing at that.
They're gonna go at it so big.
Venmo. I need money. My Venmo. People attend to my Venmo. He doesn't even have to talk.
I heard Chad's license plate is now his Venmo. He got a personalized plates. Worst episode ever.
Thank you.
Nice.
Karm, get a Starlink to do the retard in real life streams.
Yeah,
Starlink's awesome. I have it as backup.
You can game on that too. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You said gay or game?
Game with an M in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Subdivisions. Chris Baldessano allegedly.
Chris is awesome.
Is this to get everyone who got out of the Good one, Chris.
This is you never know. Like, this is hey, Trump talks about peace with Iran, and people go, it's impossible. Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
At some point, like an intervention. I love all you fucking nut jobs. Thank you, Chris. Anthony DePaula did the funniest bit this decade of Sopranos today, and as Tony. What the fuck, Karm? AJ shit.
Oh.
What was that on your show on Compound Media?
Yeah. Fucking Nick's awesome.
How's Nick doing?
Yeah. He's doing good. He lives down in Georgia, and politically, the state seems to be going another way, a little liberal, so I feel bad for him. But he don't give a shit at this point in his life. He's got a great place. He's out of New York. He was one of the smart guys that got the fuck out of Dodge. And he's doing well.
And who is the friend Chad says leak shit to him? How would he know?
Yeah,
How does
that's
he know?
another one. Like I said, if the witness is lying, you can discount everything he said. It works in a court of law. It works in life. Who the fuck, a friend of mine? I don't have friends that do that. I have acquaintances that might. I mean, there are people that worked at Compound that might dish dirt to Zumock. They're not my friends. He's like, your best friend is shitting all over you. Like, no, he's not. No, he's not. Joe Curry, really? Is he doing that? Is Keith calling Chad, hey, I got some scuttlebutt on Anthony? It ain't happening. It's another lie from Chad because it's all he has is lying.
Mm-hmm.
He's our Mark Furman.
Again, not as lovable.
Without the charisma.
Without the charisma and the great vocabulary. Come on, that's not getting you kicked off.
It might.
No.
I'm
You gotta
kidding.
really
Ant, was that the day Alex Stein fucked Kate Meany?
I don't know. I don't know what the
that was
sexual
Chrissy Mayer's wedding,
exploits of
allegedly.
Alex Stein are.
And that's when, a lot happened at that wedding. Has Karma ever had one good cooter? I pity the incel.
There's nothing to talk to you about, Tommy Jordan. Eat shit.
Nice.
The real
Disavow.
Cumia. I know he's a Shillue lib, but Type 2 Liam and Cumia are good on air together. So many in the Delvers, like Lady Clubfoot or Flat Broke Gino, used their tongues on Ant, but Liam didn't back down.
Well, he didn't back down, but the good thing is he didn't just sit there and yell back. It was a conversation. We both had our points. We made them. And it wasn't just a yell, fuck you, you're bald, you're pocky, you're fucking fruit. I was almost going to use the F word. See how I
You're
do
pro.
it differently for you? Yeah. So, and by the way, real Cumia, I'm suing you for using my likeness, image, and name and image.
I'll see you in court, real Cumia.
I'll see you in a judicial building.
Tommy Jordan again. If it wasn't viable because you didn't keep the good and your grin was worse than karmic set up by a cop, we got to move on.
Yeah.
Shlomo, Ant's so likable. I love him. I love you too, KB, and your Ooga Booga lady. Yeah, everybody.
Thank
Yeah,
you, my friend. Thank you. Wow, $50. Look at you, Kevin.
I'm doing all right. Yeah, he's laundering money.
Hold on, I got to put that into my calculator and count your money. I count all the show's money.
Thank you, Shlomo. Your Honor, my son is too lazy and dumb to steal. What movie is that from?
I don't know. It could be a few people in the verse, though.
Forget movies that from. Red Bar is watching. He's not even around. He hasn't done a show since March or something.
Who cares about Red Bar?
The bottom of the lid of a coffin, from what I heard.
Send Karmic the link. He'll never be on the show. I swear if this fuck gets back with Fish Hatchery, you know what's going to happen. It's inevitable arc.
It'll happen.
I heard that. You ever been to one? Yeah.
Hey, I drove by one on a 2-lane road.
Of course, Carm's one position is the leg guitar.
It's one of the many moves in my repertoire.
And is it true Grillo gave you a signed copy of his book at Hackmania and you left it behind on the bar rail? Grillo was devastated.
I did. Look, I understand because if I give a book to someone, it's an intrusion. It's an intrusion on their day. I go out with a wallet in my pocket and that's it. Now I got to carry a book. I'm in school again. I put it on a table and all right, my beer might have gone on it during my drinking at a bar.
You made it
and
a
then
coaster.
When I got up to leave, perhaps I forgot to take it with me. I don't want to walk around. What do I need? A book bag? I need that old elastic fucking strap like in the 50s.
What am I, 5?
It's an intrusion upon me to give me something that I cannot fit in my pocket.
Plus, people leave all kinds of stuff at restaurants. They leave their cell phones, their keys. It's not uncommon for people to, especially a book.
Thank you, Kevin.
I mean, I left my book at Ronnie's, but I was looking for it. So I think someone had stolen it, but there was so much going on, and then cops were there, and that fake Rodney fell down the stairs. I mean,
what an action-packed evening!
That was incredible. You got pulled out by the police.
I got pulled out of the building by the police.
Everybody was clapping
like a common.
Like they were like you had warrants or something. You had paid child support.
When Rodney fell down the steps, I heard it from inside the room. There was a show going on and people screaming, and I heard him fall down the stairs.
Oh, I'm halfway down.
Yeah, what did you think of the never-ending battle between Eastside Dave and Earl Douglas?
It was great. That whole thing, Ronnie Bennington knew how to work all the fucking characters on that show, and it was always fun, funny. Some of the best times were after the O&A show at NEW, drinking and then going on Ron and Fez. We did the Afro show, the Anthony, Fez, Ron, and Opie show. And they were so fucking fun, man. And that was back. Radio was insane back then. Drugs, booze, broads. It was like a fucking film noir.
Good question, Big W. And I'm a troublemaker by questioning. Yeah, we're trying to have fun over here. Right?
Yeah.
He's got to be the DA every day of the fucking week. What about that? What about that?
One day, can we just have fun on Kevin's show for one
Yeah,
day?
I'm trying to
Be a
relax.
fun show.
Memorial Day weekend. Mike McGinnis. Anthony, can you talk about the show that never happened right after you started at XM? Thanks. I'll hang up and listen.
Huh. I don't remember that. Oh, the show that never happened. Oh, that's probably the one we never talked about. There were girls involved. And me and Jimmy, and we were trying to like pick up on these girls, and they were really, really drunk. And then they went downstairs because we had to get them out of the building, and they started vomiting in the street, all drunk and everything. And someone called the cops, and then Ralphie May went out and talked to the cops and said everything's cool, and the cops went away.
Wow.
That was it. There wasn't any crime. It wasn't any like criminal thing, but it was just girls that had a little too much to drink.
Karmic's first girlfriend was a male goat named Dad.
Yeah, I didn't have livestock, whatnot, chaser.
Anthony, unblock me. I'll be cooler. Bless everyone.
No, I know who you are. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. The people I block, there's a real good reason for it. And it's not because you disagree with me or some. I block what I call static. It's just shit like, fuck you, you suck. That I'm like, yeah, that's not even an opinion. It's
it's like
static.
I don't even tweet anything anymore because whatever I tweet, they go, what about Neil? Neil's more successful. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
You don't like facts. I get it. I say that.
I mean, it's like, Jesus Christ, man. I'm just trying to be part of Twitter. And I'm doing better than Neil thanks to Shlomo. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Twitter's terrible now. It's just a bash fest. I still make money off of it, which is good, but it's a bash fest. You really have to invest time and effort into making any money off of X.
Thoughts and prayers, Fred from Brooklyn. Cancer sucks. I thought he kicked cancer.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah,
it's really fucking terrible. He's such a decent guy and a good.
Yeah, but
friend.
wait. He moved to Pennsylvania, then he moved back, and he had cancer the whole time.
No, Pennsylvania gave him cancer. No, I'm kidding. He did move to Pennsylvania. He bought a house in Pennsylvania and then was like, nah, fuck this. Sold it, made some money, and then just stayed in Brooklyn. He's working. He's doing the best he can, but it's, he's got a tough road ahead of him. And he's, we love him. He's a great guy. He's been such a good friend for decades. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. What are you going to do?
Big Debbie says, my old man would have said, hey, come look at my dumb kid.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think my dad ever called me a retard. But not that I'm making any implications.
No offense taken.
Your dad, is your dad alive, Karmic?
Yeah, he's still alive, and he's a gregarious Norwegian, and yeah.
Do you see him a lot, or?
Oh, I see him. Yeah, once.
Oh,
a week.
okay. Well, that's cool. How old of a gentleman is he?
He's like 67.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
he must have had you young.
Yeah, in the 30. Yeah, I suppose so. I'm doing the math in my head right now.
Yeah, that's kind of tough.
But your brother is more like, your brother's more like a normal guy, right? So your dad likes your brother more.
Yeah, that's
No,
not
I'm trying to be
normal.
nice. I'm trying to be nice.
Well, like normal in the sense that he followed the farming life.
Yeah.
I didn't go that route.
He's a chip
Your
off the
dad
old
was a
block.
farmer or is a farmer?
Yeah, and I was the guy.
What kind of like crops or livestock?
Crops like soybeans and wheat and such like that. Yeah, we used to have livestock, and that was a shit show. Holy shit!
Yeah.
5 in the
Literally,
morning.
quite literally a shit show.
Literally. Oh,
Yeah,
it was-
those are crazy.
oh,
Living
big sh-
things are hard to care for.
Yeah.
A stalk of corn is a lot easier than a cow to fuck. Is
and
what
the
I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't.
And the
They're hard
smell
to
of
catch. They really
and the smell of
I'm a
pig
mother
shit.
shucker.
Oh.
Wait, KarmicX, what were you saying?
The smell of pig shit
Is worse than Gilly's cooter?
Oh,
Oh,
How did
my.
yes,
you not
it is
see that?
worse.
I stepped out of the way of that. I saw it coming so far in advance.
That's why I asked him
Just
again.
walked right into it.
Every time I go
Holy
for a
shit.
walk, I think about her here.
Yeah, what would it sound like if Don Imus reviewed KarmicX show?
Well, I think it's great. I think KarmicX is a great radio personality. Yeah, Moby Worm coming at you. Stinky vagina. There you go.
I don't know.
I
haven't
like
done Imus impressions in quite some time.
Aaron Hemholt runs circles around y'all.
Oh
I'll
my
see him
God.
tomorrow. Oh, he's off YouTube now too, I guess, because he got demonetized.
That's right.
How did that happen?
I heard he was stream sniping me.
Don't
and
care.
Yeah.
And what would Jesse Ventura say about Karm?
Oh.
Well,
He's
I
making
think
you-
he's quite the gentleman. We're from the same state, you know. Minnesota. I was a Navy SEAL, a fighter.
That's a good Jesse Ventura.
Look at me.
Oh,
I better get a check, Kevin.
Yeah, you'll get a check, all right. What's your Venmo?
Chad Zumak.
Nola Steve, Anthony is best beat throw to visit New Orleans. Anthony equals best beat throw to visit New Orleans. Thanks for shitting on everything
Oh, it was
here
great.
because it's true.
When you're up on the balconies during Mardi Gras and you just all you wind up doing is balling up the beads and trying to fucking throw them so hard down into someone's drink because they're all walking down the sidewalk with their giant hurricanes and drinks, and you just try to throw it in there so it hits and knocks it out of their hand. And we were doing that when we were in New Orleans for Mardi Gras on the O&A show. I hate New Orleans. It is the worst fucking like. We stood on that balcony and watched young teens punching the shit out of tourists just walking by. And I'm like, this is fucking terrible.
What year was that?
1860. And then Budinsky had to get involved and screw everything up.
That would seem like a dream gig. O&A doing remotes during Mardi Gras.
It was fucking great. We were with in a whorehouse. Jimmy was just getting handies constantly.
From dudes?
Well, it all depends on how you look at it. It was a lot of fun though.
I had to, Jimmy.
But
Sorry.
I said like I'll never go to New Orleans again. But I might have to go for Skankfest. It seems that's where they like doing Skankfest.
Thanks, Ian, for answering my questions. KB and Karm love deflections. You ever see Chad when he gets sad and grifts for super chats? Nah, how's that for 51?
It's his whole show. Is him sad grifting for super chats.
It's not his whole show, is it? I don't watch his whole show.
It is. He
Speak
doesn't
up,
do
defend your boy,
anything.
Chad.
He's another guy like John. He doesn't do anything. He bitches about people that don't like him. He plays clips of the people that don't like him. And then he says, do you know today, someone bought him 3,000 viewers. He had, it said 3,000 people are watching his show. And he's like, 3,000. And he literally was trying to think, is this real? Could this be real? Yeah. And a dragon's going to come and spit super chats out of his mouth at you, you dunce. So he's thinking it's real. And then he goes, everyone, to prove it's real, send me 99 cents so I can make $3,000 on the chat. It's like, and he just everything was a grift. Everything. Gino was in the room, and he's like, "Oh, if you want to tell Gino what an asshole he is, send me a super chat and tell me what you think of Gino." He's the most transparent,
I love that.
ham-handed hack grifter on the internet.
Ham-handed hack. Bob, defend your boy.
I'm just enjoying myself.
I get it. Look, we both have people. We all have people that we like and don't like, and we shit them and whatnot. It's what it is. It's what it is.
Shlomo with another Hyundai.
Wow.
God bless Anthony Cumia for staying on. He's a good American stock. I bet he's got relatives in the big one. Hero.
Yeah, a few of the old Italians out there. Was in the big one.
Did your dad fight in anything?
No, yeah, my mom.
I was gonna say.
The battle of the kitchen, it was called. Belted her in the face and put the spaghetti colander over her head.
Sounds like the honeymooners or something.
Yeah, it wasn't as funny. I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the honeymooners. He didn't need to send her to the moon. He just sent her to the fucking washing machine.
When you really put the spaghetti thing like a Lucy episode, like it's stripping on her.
Put that on her head. It was tragic. The spaghetti into the wall. I remember that like watching one of my favorite movies. I just remember the plate. He got pissed. He picked the plate up and threw it against the wall. It hit right next to the modular phone that was on the wall and then just slowly slid down, like my hopes and dreams and aspirations just slowly slid away.
I guess they're not going to stay together.
No, that was and I was still, as a kid, I'm thinking they won't get a divorce though. Only kids that I know that are idiots, their parents get divorced. And then I got the talk. Me and your father are getting divorced. We just want you to know it is your kid's fault. It's all of your.
You're gonna have to make the spaghetti from now on.
Yeah.
So what? You don't remember anything that triggered a spaghetti thing, or it was just a combination?
It was constant. It's like saying, what drop of water made the ocean? It was constant bickering and yelling. There were times where they'd send us to bed by 8:00 at night, and I would hear Ronan Martin's laughing come on the TV, and it would make me go like, oh, I could relax because I'd hear my dad and mom laughing at the same time, and I thought like, oh my God, everything's fine, everything's great. Dan Rowan is making a sexist joke with Goldie Hawn, and they're laughing their asses off. And then it would end, and it's like, fuck you, fucking piece of shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Hey, it was the 60s. What are you going to do?
Thank you, Shlomo. So that's why you said no kids for me. No, that's why you said no kids for you.
Yeah, pretty much. That had a big impact on me wanting to or not wanting to have kids was I was just like, I don't know me well enough at the age I would be having kids. I don't know me well enough to know if I wouldn't get into that kind of dispute, especially if the mother was Danny Brand. That might. Don't fuck up your gigs at the fucking.
If she ruined your pasta.
Yeah, I threw the spaghetti at Danny Brand, and the cops showed up. And,
Cumia, what's your NFL team? He's a gambler. I don't think you have a team, right?
No, I'm down in South Carolina now. I can't gamble online.
Are you? That's terrible.
It sucks. I went up to New York last time to do the show, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I have an account and everything.
Yeah.
I got money in it. Let me play. I bet on the Yankees. They were ahead. I think it was Baltimore, maybe. I'm not sure who they were playing. And they were ahead by 3 runs in the 8th inning, and they fucked it up. And I had like $1,000 on the game.
Jeez.
And I'm like, yeah, of course. This is great. And then I started thinking maybe it's good South Carolina doesn't allow.
No, I remember one time we were at Sullivan's and you were betting balls and strikes on a Yankee game.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I made $20,000 betting balls and strikes in that bar.
That's crazy.
Just sitting there going, yep, it's going to be a ball. It's going to be a strike. It's going to be a strike. It's going to be a strike. 20 grand. And then the next week I lost it doing the same fucking thing because I thought I could make 40 grand.
Yeah, you got to double it. Oh, look, it's either Chad or Missy B's favorite person.
Yeah. Look at how
Thank
handsome.
Thank you. Thank you. Karmic being here reminds me of Reiner's son at Conan's party. Yeah,
Oh, damn, David.
a little bit like that.
That's a good one.
That's
but
crossing the line. That is untoward.
That is.
funny.
That guy must have been a real jerk.
Wow, language. That's a little harsh.
No, they take him to a nice party, and how does he repay them?
You think Conan feels any responsibility?
He should. He should.
Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
He started.
And
it.
do you think people that know them think like, hey, they kind of did this to themselves? Why would they bring this fucking nut job to a party?
Yeah, the whole thing's weird. Well, even when he was you probably saw the clips when he was trying to sell the movie they made or whatever. You remember?
Oh yeah, that was a weird father-son relationship.
And the son was always like
Called him
looking
pissy
around.
eyes, and then he.
Good one, Dave's here. Karm works and all right. Karm, does your daddy's name? Yeah, I'm his daddy. Fucking idiots. Karm is Borgo. Karm, is China back on your pop's client list or just more BS from Trump?
Yeah, Trump takes care of the farmers. He does. So yeah, he's always good on that front. Absolutely. So I'm not in the business, so I really don't know the nitty gritty.
Your dad must go nuts when he watches your show and he sees that leather jacket and all those spotlights behind you, and he's a fucking farmer. Holy shit.
He won't watch my show. None of my family. Well, my aunt watches and she keeps up with everything now. So
she's a fan.
Aunt is a Dabbleverse kind of.
Yeah.
Kevin's gonna have her on in 2 weeks.
Through me, she became a fan of MLC and Mersh of all people.
More importantly, how does her pussy smell?
I'll ask her next time I see her.
All right.
You don't even have to ask her. Just get close.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I gotta sleep, brother.
We're done. We're done. We're done anyway.
All right. If Levy's going, I gotta go.
All right, do your plugs, Bob.
Levyverse, check it out on YouTube. See you later. I will talk to you soon, guys. Take care.
You're awesome, Levy. I love you, brother.
Thanks, Bob.
Take care, Bob.
Anthony, you're off tomorrow?
Yeah. I did the show tonight, and I have nothing to do tomorrow, so I'm going to Greenville, have a little fun. This was great. I had a good time with you guys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Appreciate it.
Let me see if there's nothing else pressing for you. So
no.
I want to make sure Shlomo is not any more questions. Anthony, great job, and we'll have you back. I'll talk to your people.
I'm surprised Chad didn't grab that link and show up and kind of have a duke it out verbally with me. I'm really surprised.
Sometimes he goes to bed early, but I'm sure he'll discuss it tomorrow.
It's called passing out, Kevin. Get it straight. Karm, love you, brother.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Anthony.
the show. I'm a fan.
I appreciate it, man. And
right.
You're the best.
Thank you, man. All right, kids. Have a good night.
Thank you, Anthony.
Take care.
Piece of shit. You gotta make a joke. I said
you gotta.
No, he's a funny guy. I appreciate him coming on this holiday weekend. You know the holidays do things for people.
Absolutely.
People start thinking, look at our numbers dropping like somebody just jumped out of a plane with a parachute. Ant-Man. Ant, can you do a case of Kasem?
Shit.
Thank God he wasn't. You guys are doing a lot of requests. And what would Sam Cassidy? You guys are making him work hard. Johnny Russo wanted like 5 different impressions. Who is the funnier stand-up between Gino or Shillue? He's not going to answer these anyway. He's political. Chad will pretend he didn't catch his MLC. Someone will clip it.
Oh, yeah.
Chance of Shillue filing a lawsuit against the Duke. Wow, all these tough questions. Thank God he's not here because they'd be like, I can't answer this anyway. O&A, Ron and Fez, hang with friends, love line, WNEW. You're saying that's the order?
Tommy.
After Cumia's parents divorced, Ant thought he finally had a chance dating his mom. You're sick, Dave Sarah.
Dave Sarah.
And did you ever find your gum? Gum or gun? Oh, you can't even spell gun?
Probably not.
Cheers, Ryan. Thank you. Skull.
Woo! I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I didn't want to drink tonight because I drink too many days in a row. Then I start to feel like Gino Bisconte.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, I just start to feel weird.
Weekend.
Plus at work because I mean, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what kind of show we'd have tonight. So I plan on doing kind of a short show. So I didn't know I didn't know. I thought Cumia was on repeat because I think somebody said that earlier or something. But I guess because it made sense, it's a holiday, but so yeah, I guess he did his show, ended at 11. So I appreciate him coming on.
That is cool.
NJ Ranger, Kev, she said Karma, she said you're limp, have 0 stroke, mentally stunted. You said you could smell her fish lunch across the room. And she's a mom. Please not again. And she's a mom.
A mom girlfriend, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Well, they care. They invest in the relationship, so it comes across as motherly, by certain people, I guess.
Anyway, all our relationships, when you break them down, all relationships are gay. And no, I mean, I think what I'm saying is not gay. They're all flawed, but yours is especially flawed because I can't even end the show this way. No, but you telling anyway, you again, I would never. I mean, I might say someone. And listen, you saying her thing smells like a fish hatchery. If you guys ever get back together, there's gonna be a lot of super chats about that. That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah.
KarmicX is holding that crown down better than Clearwater Chad did those burgers. He's all right, Skybrick.
Did he get sick, Clearwater, last night?
I don't know, but I heard from him today, unless his brother got his phone. But he said he's fine. This fuck literally said Gilly ruined his show.
I said a lot of things. I was upset. She left me.
So you'll get back and have a bad show again. She run your show every day or just once?
There was a lot of things I withheld.
Withheld
on my
from
show.
Who?
Well, I withheld.
Oh, you couldn't talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Cumia, thank you for coming on. I was trying to send it before he left. I'll take a picture and send it to him. Okay, Guillermo. No, thank you for all the super chats and shout out to Shlomo. Very, very, very generous on a Memorial Day Sunday. I always think the Sunday is the Memorial Day. The Monday seems like the after day, but actually tomorrow is officially the holiday. So, but I always feel like it's the sun. I don't know why. I feel like the Sunday is the day everybody wants to, because it is a big, that's why the first time I did stand up, I was going to do it the Sunday before. And then I was like, I felt I was in the parking lot of the comedy club. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll wait till next week. And I thought next week's Memorial Day. So they'll probably have a better crowd. And I was right, because people love 3-day weekends, but it's the Sunday where people really party it up, because Monday's like they got to go to work the next day, but that Sunday gives them the extra day. So anyway,
absolutely.
And the rest is history, folks.
Yes.
No relationship ever got past small versus smelly. Another relationship expert, Dave Sarah.
I think I think she was saying a lot of things that were half truths.
All right, you cover tomorrow with Tim Sotali. He likes to ask all the tough questions. I'm done with tough questions. We're caught up. Thank you to everybody. I can't thank everybody, but I have to thank special thanks to Shlomo. And I wrote somebody else down, I think. Wasn't me and a lot of other people. So again, we had a lot of super chats. I didn't want to do too much bookkeeping with Cumia here and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then it looks.
I'll be going live after the stream.
On Rumble.
KarmicX.
If Karm leaves tonight, not realizing Anna's. If Karm leaves tonight, not realizing Anna's. No, I think Cumia is an actual fan.
Yeah, he watches.
He's not gonna make it up. I mean, he might say it once, but he's not. He said it repeatedly. He doesn't. He's not gonna operate like that, where he's
absolutely
doing some long work to fuck with Karmic. I mean, everybody else is fucking with Karmic. You know what I mean? I mean, he did go in hard on Chad today. That's why I wanted Levy to defend your boy. Carm, if you get back together, can I interview? Yes, you'll have the first interview. Hey, Tim Sotali, next time I got a suggestion. Show your fucking face the next time you're on Clown Town. I know it's called Clown Town, but show your face.
Yes.
All right, KarmicX, great job.
Thank you, Kevin.
Go watch him on KarmicX on Rumble. I know I won't be.